what hit you when I spin around with you in my dust. Then bang, bang, down, down again. It's my desire going for the win. Tomorrow is mine. You better run. Don't wait, here I come, no. The fuel in my fire won't run dry. Burns bright, and you better hide. I came for a
All right, that's the pre-show. We're starting a tiny bit early. First song you heard was Initials NYS, which was the theme song of Yomi from Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson. Probably the most underrated entry in the franchise of Senran Kagura. And then afterwards, you heard, as requested by Squiggleton, Tomorrow is Mine, the battle theme to Bayonetta 2. And then I thought, I'll pad it out a little bit with a guitar mix of the first theme song to Slayers, Get Along by Masami Okui. It's remixed with a guitar by Gunbard, who represents himself as a cactuar. Anyways, I'm gonna kill this little scrolling text because the stream is here, and I'm going to give time for my egg-sucking friend Squiggleton to show up. Hey, Shucks Eggs! Uh, just trying to find the... there we go. Did something happen this Sunday? I ask because the turnout this weekend is pretty terrible. And I was considering taking a break, but I
Yeah,
was.
sorry, I got a call. I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, I'll finish. I'll finish my thought.
Okay,
I
go for
was
it.
I was considering taking a break, but because Nintendo's Direct happened this week and AEW had a very mixed bag show for both Dynamite and Rampage. Let me put it this way: Dynamite, pretty damn good. Rampage, only one thing was good about it, and that was it. But yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't take a break this week in particular because of the Nintendo Direct and because of wrestling. Um, I guess I'll whore up my channel to other individuals because I know there's no wrestling going on a Sunday, at least not anymore. Also, I hope my audience is cultured enough to understand why I titled this episode the way it is. Hmm. I hate to explain the joke. I really do. And I even tried to ask Al, but apparently he's exhausted because he was too busy working at he wasn't working. He was too busy at a Renaissance fair. Which I'm pretty sure those are fun. But who wants to go to a fair going back to the olden times where it's really difficult to find a sanitized bathroom? Am I right, folks? Who wants to go through that shit? Literally. See, thank God for MechaCon, because MechaCon kayfabed itself as a convention that was on a space colony simulating the modern day, which is today. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm all for future. Give me giant robots. Give me robot arms. Give me the cure for cancer. Give me all that shit. Don't take me back to the
All right,
past
I'm back.
where everyone still thinks that Jesus is king. Don't give me that shit.
What? What the hell did I miss?
I said I said that I opened the door for Big Al to join, and he said he was exhausted from the Renaissance Fair, and I said, who
Fair.
the hell wants to go to a Renaissance festival where the bathrooms we're going back in time where there aren't that many sanitized bathrooms? And I know I played Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I mean, you're not even that far off. The bathrooms there are horrible. They have the worst porta-johns ever. They're like way too small.
Yeah,
And
because they're trying to simulate the olden days.
yield plastic with yield ATM. I love that it says yield ATMs.
I'm sorry, just give me the future any day. Just give me some Star Trek shit. You know, that's why I like my convention so much.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
know if I can ever attend a Ren fair.
Here's where it gets fun. They do have time traveler weekends at the Ren Fair. One year, me and my buddy went as I was Doc Brown and he was Marty.
Man, fuck that. I would do what Bam Margera and his crew did and just drive into a Hummer and, steal something. Because if you remember
What?
that, there was an episode of Viva La Bam where they recreated the Civil War times because it turns out they were on location. They found a cannonball in their backyard. And it turns out this was their home is established on a Civil War battlefield. So they decided to recreate the 19th century, cut all power, all that shit, and even invited some people to reenact a battle. And then towards the end, they just decided to say, fuck it, we're just going to drive a Hummer and steal the cannonball. And Don Vito's like, you can't do that, there was no Hummer. He's like, we're from the future. And Bam goes, we're from the future, and drives off.
Don't remind me. I remember on King of the Hill, like Dale got in an argument at the Ren Fair because he's just dressed normally, and then he's going. And then it's like you said that if I'm dressed from a period that I get in for a discount. I'm from the future, and the future's a period.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not. That's why. No, but next week is the final week of the Renaissance Festival, so I'm gonna definitely be there. So I probably won't be able to host next week.
That's fine. If nothing super eventful doesn't happen, we could take a break from streaming. Then.
Yeah. Unless there's another Nintendo Direct announced the day before. Like, why does Nintendo do this? But then again, hey, at least there's not much waiting involved, I guess.
I might actually make a vlog this weekend explaining why I love pro wrestling so much, because I'm still in that rabbit hole, dude, and it just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
I mean, hey, Super Eye Patch Wolf did a video about Riverdale, and he somehow tied it back to the Attitude Era and the "It was me, Austin" reveal.
I'm listening to Terry Funk's autobiography and getting that ready for the upcoming Dark Side of the Ring episode, which is going to be on Onita and FMW.
Oh yeah, OSW was reading that too.
That one's going to be a little more optimistic than the previous two because the Chris Canyon episode. Man, Ric Flair can't take a break.
Nope, I guess. Oh, I was too easy on him last week because I think I was kind of in heel mode a little bit, but Ric Flair has a long history of being a scumbag, honestly.
Well,
Team Dukes, I like him, but it's like, ugh.
I feel the opposite for this week because he did respond on Twitter almost immediately, and he summed it down to well, in the case of Chris Canyon, not the plane ride for hell, but for Chris Canyon, he basically admitted that he was being a corporate kiss ass, which I can't blame him because if I've learned so much from WWE in these past year and a half or so, and this is why, despite my harsh criticisms towards AEW, I am pro AEW over WWE. It's not even against the talent, it's against the quote-unquote creative. Chili McFreeze, Dean Douglas, Mantar, and what they did recently with Karrion Kross and fucking Keith Bearcat Lee. I just want to. I want to live in a fantasy no, release all these UK talent. Release Braun Breaker because the son of Rick fucking Steiner has no business being called Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Steiner.
He looked no. People. A ring name possibility was Rex Steiner. R-E-X Steiner. Yeah.
That worked.
He looks like his dad, Rick Steiner. I haven't heard his promo yet, but people are telling me he talks like Scott.
Oh man, that's a good combination.
And I'm thinking, oh my god. I hope something happens where he gets released from NXT and then Tony Khan just fucking swipes him up immediately. You know what?
You got a 43%
He doesn't need to go to AEW. Have NWA swipe him up because they're gaining a bit of traction too.
Wow. Surprising, but hey.
Oh fuck, Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor has Briscoes, Danhausen, that guy who shares the same name as the lead singer of AC/DC. What was his name?
Oh, Brian May.
I thought it was like Brian Johnson. I
Yeah,
thought it was.
Brian Johnson. All right. Or
Yeah,
wait,
they.
shit. I love AC/DC. Why the hell do I not know his name?
I want to say the first name was a Brian. I could be wrong.
Bon Scott was like the original.
Well,
God, now I'm being an asshole. Yep, Angus Young. Yep, Brian Johnson. Yeah, Brian Johnson. Bon Scott was the old one.
yeah, Brian Johnson. There's a wrestler named Brian Johnson there in AEW, and he has a hate boner for Danhausen for understandable reasons, but I like him a lot. Um, Kyle O'Reilly's contract might be up. Well, you know what that means. He'll be all elite very soon.
But hey, you know what? Very good news. This is my last Sunday working.
Yay! But it'll be 2 weeks from now.
Yep. So
Okay.
So
well,
I won't get a call literally seconds before I hop on.
Okay. While we're still on the subject of wrestling, did you hear what AEW did with? Well, first off, did you hear what Did you hear what the? I should have opened with this sentence. I'm sorry. Did you hear what the Owen Hart Foundation did?
Damn it. You know what? I believe I heard about that. They did a it's something about his likeness in a game or something, or and the
Wow.
proceeds go to the family, or
I'm
am I way
surprised.
off?
I'm surprised Al didn't tell you because he immediately told me this. Apparently,
I think he told me, and I might have forgotten. I feel bad.
So the Owen Hart Foundation is teaming with AEW to honor his memory and name. And apparently
Yeah.
they're going to have the Owen Hart cup or whatever. But what does this mean
Okay.
in the grand scheme of things? It means that the upcoming AEW game, which I believe is using the Aki engine, but it's being developed by Ukes, if memory serves right, if it's still going that way. Owen Hart's going to be a playable character in that game.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. Yeah, Owen Hart's going to be in a game. That's what he told me.
Yeah, and I'm
So-
just blown away by that. It's
No, it sounds cool. Like, has he been in the I'm trying to think, was he in any of the Aki games on the N64 or anything? I don't remember the full roster.
No, I'm pretty sure those games were made after his death.
Okay,
No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000.
I feel like WrestleMania 2000 might have been before, but maybe I'm misremembering.
Man, I think it was. I can't remember if it was Attitude or Warzone, but he was in one of those games, and they had a blue Blazer alternate costume, but they dropped it immediately because, well, you know the reasons.
Yeah.
But God, that would be fucked up if that's an alternate costume in his yeah. I doubt that's gonna happen because. But personally, I like it for several reasons.
Historically, but yeah.
I like it for a couple reasons. One, this is a way to educate new wrestling fans on who Owen Hart is if AEW can actually get some new ones. Not sure how they're doing in that regard. I have to do research there. Number two, I'm pretty sure Martha agreed to this because she will do whatever it takes to give Vince McMahon a black eye. Because that was my thought. I was like, because if you saw that Dark Side episode, she really hated Vince.
Rightfully.
And considering that AEW is WWE's biggest competitor at the moment, oh, this is the good time to strike right here. Go for the jugulars. And number three,
that Attitude game sucks.
Yeah, it does. And reason number three why I'm excited for this: Owen Hart versus CM Punk. Owen Hart versus Jungle Boy. Owen Hart versus Darby Allin. Owen Hart versus Chris Jericho, which is something he always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Owen Hart versus Omega. Owen Hart teaming up with Chris Jericho or something.
All the storylines to rewrite history.
You know, Owen Hart and Darby Allin versus FTR. The fantasy booking is nuts. Like, shit, I wish...
My
I wish-
favorite.
Let's bring in some more dead wrestlers. Fuck it, bring in the Road Warriors.
Man, I would. I do
Road
remember there was
Warriors
a
versus FTR would be so fucking good.
there was a sketch years ago that I love. It was Dead Wrestler Island. It was like an animated thing made by who I think it was made by College.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm right here. I was
Yeah,
talking about Dead Wrestler Island, that College Humor sketch.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, it's self-explanatory. It's just like people like going like, we should go on a vacation. Where do you want to go? Dead Wrestler Island, and it's just a song about how great Dead Wrestler Island is, and like naming off all the great dead wrestlers.
Oh yeah, man.
You know?
Now that Bobby Eaton is part of that island,
Yeah, ugh.
he's probably doing
It's a big island.
Owen Hart versus Bobby Eaton. God, how cool would it have been if they got the Midnight Express in that game. But that is if the game is good. I don't know. I'm being cautiously optimistic. I don't care.
Can you make a good game if they're given time to, and that was the big problem.
That's true. A lot of people dunk on Ukes, but Ukes made
They
bangers.
were crunched really hard, and they just had no time to get 20
Ukes
to work.
made SmackDown here comes the, not to mention they were
One of
working
the
at a
best.
time. They were working at a time where game development didn't take this much time and crunch, so
Yep.
using PS2 hardware. But SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown vs. Raw, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I don't know if they made the Day of Reckoning games. Those were pretty fun too. They also made Rumble Roses, and
Yeah,
I love.
A performative game. Yeah.
You know what? I need a fucking I need a converter to stream old PS2 games. Rumble Roses would be the first one I would stream.
So fun thing I learned playing I love the discourse about playing games on a CRT, because that's some real shit. Especially like Castlevania is the big one. Like, it looks way better on a CRT because the pixels. But one that I was surprised about was Okami. Like, Okami looks like shit on a big HD TV. Okami HD looks great, obviously, but if you play the PS2 on a HD TV, it looks really bad. This one asshole I know was arguing with me for a while.
Carnage brings up a good point. Owen Hart versus Bryan Danielson.
Yeah,
which he had I know it's a lot of people's favorite matches. It'd probably be my second or third favorite. But it was a pretty good match. It just, I'm not gonna rain on people's parades if they loved it that much. But my favorite match was Sting and Darby Allin versus FTR, because wow, they made a 62-year-old man work like he was 20. Like he was 28 years old. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And keep in
So,
mind,
yeah.
he had like a bad neck. He had to retire in WWE. And yet he comes here. I didn't expect him to do much. He did more than he should have. And the match was great.
Work safe, you can work safe.
Yeah.
Do
And
a lot.
and the match I was anticipating the most didn't really disappoint at all, which was MJF versus Brian Pillman Jr. Now,
Yeah,
the
that's
finish-
good, because they were built that one up pretty well.
Yeah, and the finish is probably logical, but the kayfabe brain of me is going, wow, MJF just got away with insulting Cincinnati, Brian Pillman's family, Brian Pillman's deceased dad. He just got away with it all.
Good, just like he should.
That's fucked up.
I really wanted the storyline, because you sent me that image of MJF's parents saying like, "We think he's a dick too." And like, I want the storyline to escalate really hard until his parents are on the side of Brian Pillman Jr. throwing him chairs and like blading. Yeah, going in, his dad like goes in and suplexes him when the ref's not looking. That'd be such a good angle.
Some weapons and shit.
Yeah, just throwing in weapons. Like, no, I really want his parents to do a run in and kick his ass.
Spank him on television. Psh.
Oh my god, that'd be so good!
It would, but it would humiliate the shit out of him so hard.
It would be like that. Yeah, it would be humiliating, but it's okay. That's if you're gonna do like a crazy angle, or maybe go with like the whole. Who's the guy going with the homeless angle right now?
Baron Corbin, but he's not homeless anymore. Apparently, he won a shitload of money in Vegas, and now he's happy Corbin, so they ruined it. They ruined it, which was expected of WWE. Anyways, okay. No, I haven't heard about that Carnage, but also, wow, people are getting fucking pissy.
People are getting canceled every single day now. ContraPoints got canceled again today.
Well, here's the reason. And I saw this clip too. I was actually getting ready for the Chris Canyon episode. I was looking up YouTube clips and everything. It's not as bad what Ric Flair said. Howard Stern asked him, apparently, Chris Canyon, he was fired from WWE, supposedly for being a homosexual. And John Cena says, and he's also being a corporate kiss ass, but he was a little more subtle about it. He goes, well, here's the thing. I knew Chris Canyon for a long time, but he came out of the closet after he was fired from WWE. Which lined up with what almost everyone said in the interview of the episode. I don't even want to get into that fucking spot with Undertaker, but no, he just said he was fired because he wasn't a good ring worker. That's all he said.
I don't know about it, say anything, so
I don't know if I can agree with that, because if you watch any of his matches, you might find a new inventive move, but then again, he also inspired the Young Bucks, and I don't like the Young Bucks at all. Every time they do something stupid, I have to immediately fast forward, which is why I did with Rampage with their 6-man tag against Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. They did this one bit where Adam Cole was putting Christian Cage in a... Was it Cage? He put him in a camel clutch, and the Young Bucks are bouncing off of the rings, and their stupid corpse referee, this feckless little shit, you know, he's counting. They're both bouncing in the ring, going 1-2. It's like, oh, what's this move they're going to do? And then they just stop and kiss Adam Cole on the cheek. And that's when I fast forwarded. Now, it is not politically correct or appropriate to shout or think this.
but you're gonna say it anyway.
But I still went, oh, that's so gay. And fast forwarded. Yeah. That's how much I hated that bit. So yeah, I don't like the Young Bucks. Like Chris Canyon, when he was inventing moves, he was actually inventing moves, not weird comedy spots.
Yeah.
You know, when you see a Mortis match with the Mortis angle, you'll see something innovative at least. But no, John Cena doesn't deserve to be canceled for this shit. In fact, what Ric Flair said, even at the Howard Stern show, was way more harsh. Because he said at one point, WWE didn't fire you because of your life choices. And then immediately Canyon goes, it's not a choice, Rick.
Oof.
Yeah. I even sent that clip to Al. He didn't respond to it. Then again, we send each other clips and we never acknowledge them. So
yeah, that was a lot. You have a habit of sending me clips at like the worst times when I'm in the middle of something.
I don't know. I sent you a clip this morning of an empty arena match between Terry Funk and Jerry Lawler because I thought that was the greatest shit ever.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I was super hungover this morning.
Understandable. I was too, but I still woke up to be
I had a good night. You know what I did last? I caught up on Marvel What If, and I think I was kind of feeling like meh about the series, like in the middle, because a few of the episodes were like, not the I don't know, I wasn't having fun with them. The two most recent ones were really fun. And the reason I was drinking a lot was because the episode, What If Thor Was an Only Child, was just a, like, wacky party comedy.
Oh,
and I that was the best episode.
Oh, you're watching Marvel's What If. No,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
yeah.
And yeah, I agree. He was just being a company. Well, you could say that's a nicer way to put it. Company man, company kiss ass.
Yeah.
And again, that's just how WWE works, and that's why
Yep.
I'm so anti WWE because
Uh,
I'm seeing
hey,
talent.
Vince McMahon's gonna live forever.
Oh my God, did you? I saw this on Botchamania, and I had to
Yeah.
find a clip to confirm this.
Okay.
So it involves A Bliss. I'm not gonna say her name just in case people who are listening to me have an Alexa. Oops.
Oh
Um,
god. Who cares?
well, she's basically turning into the poor man's fiend. Which, by the way, god damn it,
Yeah, I was looking into that, and I'm like, what the hell is going on with that weird doll?
yeah. Here's the thing. So in a match with Alexa Bliss versus Dewdrop, formerly known as Piper Niven. You remember it was a
Yeah,
full figured woman who I thought was pretty hot. She turns and sees the Lily doll, and it
yeah. I
cuts
just
to a shot of her full screen, and she winks.
Yep. Yeah, the doll. I was like, I thought I thought that was a shit post at first. I was like, I needed to know everything about that spot because I guess he's been making fun of it for like 2 weeks now. Or like
By the way, last week Raw only had 19 minutes of wrestling. Also to note, Raw is a 3-hour show.
oh boy, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me because this came up today, for whatever reason because people were dunking on Last of Us 2 again, and I brought up that tweet that Matt made. That was when he played Last of Us 2, someone did the math and found out during his 4-hour stream it was 33 minutes of gameplay. All the rest was walking and talking bits and almost an hour of hard, uncontrollable cutscene.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 had more gameplay. You at least had
Yeah.
fun shooting people.
Yeah.
Shit, I had
Yeah,
more
it was
fun.
because like Bayonetta, all the gameplay. But yeah, it was a thing where I don't even remember what the meme was, but it was basically saying like, "Yo, Bayonetta's great, Last of Us 2 sucks." Again, that's a weird comparison.
That is true, but also, Last of Us 2, you don't have a mission where you just drink with your pal Lenny, do you? Oh, that was one of the best.
There's a mission where you get high with your girlfriend in Last of Us 2, and it leads to the death of like everybody.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
that game is that they just I'd be fine with it, but I didn't care about any of the characters because they tell the story out of order. They introduce a bunch of characters, then kill them off, then have flashbacks about why you should have cared about them like 4 hours later. I'm like, oh, this is bad storytelling. And then it lost best story at the VMAs.
No,
It
it won it.
won best story at the VMAs. And 13
Beating
Sentinels
13
won.
Sentinels, yeah.
Which I loved what Pat said because he's going, clearly they don't play games or care about story because Last of Us 2 won best story and that has a bad story. Yeah, it's like, and there was one guy in the office going, "Yo, 13 Sentinels though," so they gave it the pity nomination because that guy wouldn't shut up.
All right. Anyways, yeah, Dan Cena Omega, Darby Sting and FTR, yeah, those were my favorite matches in Grand Slam. Maybe third place would be Pillman Jr. versus MJF because I was looking for storyline reasons. I was interested in it, and they did some good work. There was a really good heel spot that MJF did. You know what he did?
Yeah, what?
Okay, so Brian Pillman Jr. is part of a tag team called the Varsity Blondes, which is a nod to the Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah.
And they actually have a valet named Julia Hart, which I did some research. She has no relations to the Hart family. I don't know if she has any relations to Jimmy Hart. Probably not. It's just a coincidence. That kind of sucks. And she comes off like a college cheerleader or whatever. There was a part where Brian Pillman was gonna do like a dive from the ring to outside, but MJF actually used Julia as a fucking meat shield. Now he didn't hit him, but he still held her and just like, yeah, let's try it now, motherfucker. Like he is such a scumbag. I love it. He's
Oh,
like the
actually,
modern day. He's the modern day Roddy Piper.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to explain that to Don. Yeah, to Skitty Donna. So no. So someone did the math on Pat's stream where he played the game for 4 hours, and in that math, about barely 20% of his time was actually gameplay, and like 36% of the stream was hard cutscenes with no control. So if you have like an hour of cutscenes for 4 hours of gameplay, that's not a good. And then even more, all the rest was walk and talk. So you have an hour of hard cutscenes and more than 2 hours of soft cutscenes.
Yay, that's good.
What a great game! I like when I don't play my games.
When the
I say
Order 1886 does something like that, it gets shat it gets shat through the roof.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
we're supposed to care about this game because it was developed by Night. Fuck. No. Okay. No. Let's not talk about that. Let me respond to Carnage Rage's latest statement. I am aware that Tenchi has a daughter with Ryoko named Tenko. I can believe that he also has a daughter with Ayaka because somebody said that the canon ending is that he's a polygamist. Which why wouldn't he be? Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck all your wives. Get all the kids. Whatever.
yes, the canon ending of of Monster Musume as it should be.
Yeah, that should
God,
be...
when we get Monster Musume, there's no way it's gonna have a satisfying ending for everybody.
No.
There is one like famously bad harem. It's like a magical school series where the main character clones himself like 16 times to be with every girl.
You're talking about Mabarajo.
Mabarajo, yep, that's what I was.
Because Windsor told me that story at least 3 fucking times. I'm like, oh wow. I hated that. I hated that show after 2 episodes in. I can't believe a fucking asshole from the anime club thought we should watch this. I'm like, this is garbage. What the fuck are you thinking? Now people in the anime club hate anime. Which is true, because I have a friend named Mitsuhide who's like that. He used to think there was no such thing as bad anime, but now, ever since he joined the club... No, Mabarajo was garbage, and everyone knew what the ending of Love Hina was from like a mile away, even though they tried to fake a mystery. Oh, who was the person he made that promise to Tokyo U together? It could be anybody. No, everyone knows it was Naru. Like, whether if you watch the anime or read the manga, which are 2 completely different adaptations, everyone knows. Come on.
Yeah, I poured more whiskey. I'm down for the night. I'm not gonna drink everything like I did last night, because holy shit.
Nah, last time you did that, you had some hard things to say about Israel. I'm kidding, you didn't.
I know. I don't even have sober opinions.
Oh,
one of my favorite posts I've ever seen is, okay, oh god, I don't even know if it sounds bad out of context. I think it's funny by itself, but it was just this it was like an image of like Elon Musk smoking the weed. It'd be like, guys, I'm pretty sure the Jews run Israel.
I didn't see that one. You didn't share it. It sounds kind of funny.
Oh no, it was like from a couple of years ago. It was just a random post I saw. Like, that's pretty funny.
Anyways, no, I haven't been watching a whole lot of anime except for Tiger Mask.
Yeah, that's our problem. We run an anime stream and we barely watch anime anymore.
Well,
I've been reading.
Well, like I said, I have a huge gaming backlog and whatnot.
Same here. I've been gaming a lot. I mean, hey, I've been playing more Monster Hunter Stories. Got back into Hades. I did almost everything in Hades. Finally got the romance route with Dusa.
I sunk a lot of time into WarioWare.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I need to play that more. I only played a little.
So, are you familiar with the character of the name 5 Volt?
Oh yeah. 5 volt.
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't five? Wait. Okay, that feels off now. Cause is that what the mom's name is?
Yup.
Okay. That's her name. I was just called her mom.
Yeah,
I do
she's
know how she plays the game, and that's pretty. I love her ability.
Yeah, she's a playable character in the game, and I like it.
That's great.
So
I
yeah,
think that game's clever. You get the game, you get the micro games, and then you get to play with different characters, and that's a good way to bring about variety to the micro games.
yeah. I'm enjoying it. I finished the main story, and like all Nintendo games, there's not really main. You're not really done. There's
Yeah.
more.
But wait, there's more.
So I just started on that area, and I played a little bit of No More Heroes 3. I'm actually kind of surprised that they brought back the open world in that game.
Oh, okay. Is the open
Yeah.
world good or is it like empty?
It's empty, but it's still better than Cyberpunk. I can at least drive around very normally and disabled. Yeah, they have locations, they have areas, they have missions, the usual shit.
Yeah.
And you still have to like earn an entry fee to
That
to
was
take
always
on
one
the
of
rank
my
of
favorite
assassins.
parts of the game. Even though people are like don't like the like people always talk shit about No More Heroes 2. I thought the mini games in No More Heroes 2, the 8-bit ones, were really good.
Yeah, they were great. Man, I hate when people shit talk No More Heroes 2.
Yeah, no more. I mean, you can shit talk it for story reasons, and I kind of get it. A lot of people are going like No More Heroes 2, it derailed the whole story super hard.
Yeah, but No More Heroes 2 had Reaper, Reaper, that's what people call me. Why?
God, I listen to
Because
that
they
so much.
are. Plus, uh,
I
at the
my
time, I
favorite
hated the open world game in No More Heroes
Same.
1, so I was glad that they just
I
stream it to, hey, go to this location, go to that location.
I,
And
I
now
collected
they
all and never walked outside again.
and now they streamlined it. By the way, there are mini games. They have save points all over the map now.
Oh, cool.
But here's the thing: you actually have to play a mini game where you have to unclog the porta potties.
I like that. That's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it was, and they did it in a way that's not disgusting. But yeah. So I played a good chunk of.
It'd be like one of those pipe mini games, right? Where you got like get the water spot to
No,
another.
no. All you have to do is like locate where the clogging point is with the left stick, and
Okay.
then you have to shake the right stick to move the plunger. It's a
Okay, that
plunger
sounds
game.
Okay, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Um, like I said, my only criticism for the game, and hopefully this part is upgradable, is god damn it, my battery runs out super fast.
That's how it's always. Aren't like your upgrades one of? Yeah, don't you get like upgrades that increase that increase your battery life?
Um, I know the game has an upgrade system, and I experienced it, but I don't know if it has the battery upgrade system, but I fucking hope it does, because like I said, like, and I know in the original No More Heroes games, those battery life streams, no, this is twice as fast, man. Like, I've been doing missions where all I have to do is kill like 3 enemies, and before I can finish the first one, ba-doo, ba-doo, battery out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Despite
get
the fact that Travis can do cooler, faster, better combos.
Yeah.
He's like swinging, 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 does that little spin dash
Yep.
sheave. Like, yeah.
Lance was saying you do upgrade the battery. That's why I thought.
Good.
I haven't played the game
Good.
yet, so I need to pick up.
Because that's the
I
biggest
need to
pain in the
pick up
ass right
Strike-
now. It's the only reason why I got C ranks in all those defensive battles in Paradise Island, wherever the fuck that area was called.
Oh yeah, I'm also replaying Devil May Cry 3, and I forgot that maybe I'm not very good at that game. I can play 5 pretty well, like on higher difficulties. Man, 3 still kicks my ass.
Yeah, there's a reason why I fucking borrowed my friend's memory card save data as well as some cheat codes from a strategy. When the strategy
Oh,
guide fucking tells you, oh, by the way, you're probably going to get your ass kicked 1 or 2 or 3 more times. Even if we offered you these best possible strategies, you're going to lose a lot. And keep in mind, there were save points like a mile away before the boss battle, if memory serves right.
in Devil May Cry 3, like the
Yeah,
original. Yeah, in
yeah,
the original, I remember. I think that every time you died, you couldn't continue. It would like restart the mission or something.
yeah, it's bullshit. I hate that.
Yeah, that's why they have gold mode and yellow mode. I think gold mode is like, hey, you get continues that actually drop you off like outside the door of where you died. I don't know,
I don't
Carnage.
care.
That's a weird question because I don't think the series are very comparable. But I think Persona's a better series because No More Heroes is just an elevated Kasuge. But I think No More Heroes has probably affected my personality more than Persona.
True. That is a weird ass question to ask because it is apples and oranges at that point.
Yeah.
Speaking
You're
of franchises,
through an RPG.
our favorite Canadian leprechaun, Pat, Judgment, and I still haven't
I
even
need to
finished.
play that. It looks good.
I haven't even finished the first game,
I should probably play the first one too. Oh god.
and I kind of want to switch to English dub now.
Wait, what?
I want to switch the game to English dub.
I get.
Well, yeah, not to mention Like a Dragon's English dub was fuck. They had George
It's English
Takei,
dub.
man.
Only reason I played in English in that game actually was because of that scene that they added in the English dub, where he's talking to the guy speaking English. He goes, "Wait, what's that line? What's that? What's he saying? Oh, it's English." Then he stares at the camera. I lost my shit.
Man, I can't believe I did a stream of that game and I didn't even recognize that the Yakuza that Ichiban follows as a mentor was George Takei the whole. Well, here's the thing. I never heard his voice sound so grovelly and raspy in my life.
Yeah, that's the thing. He was just
Even when he was 60 years old, he always sounded like this.
He sounds a bit more
Very calm, very Japanese, very
common proper
smooth.
versus Ichiban.
But here I'm listening and I was like, Ichiban.
Yeah.
So glad you came.
I was
Why don't
surprised.
you join me for a dinner of duck meat?
Kinga.
I was looking for my son. He was trapped in a locker room.
I punched the hell out of that locker.
I punched it till my knuckles break to the point of beyond repair. Oh my.
Oh my.
Guys, I love doing a George Takei impression, okay? You
George
can't
Takei's
blame me.
great. He's one of my favorites.
You are a douchebag. I remember this one time I was in acting class and I have this Asian actor and I'm going to say his name because he might be a big star one day and I'm hoping he is because he has the talent and capability. David Huynh.
Good name.
I remember him doing some sort of voice exercise or whatever, and we were doing this in the music hall, in one of the music classrooms, and this was when I was reading the NHK manga or whatever, and I just entered the the department after failing computer science, which thank God I jumped out of that. Otherwise, I'd be a 450-pound depressed fat ass who has to fucking spend 90 hours of the week coding some bullshit.
Oh, hey, that's me.
But she asked him to like deepen his voice or whatever, like breath or whatever, and he does it. He does a good job, and my teacher goes, "Wow, that sounds very Takei." And then he was joking, but he still threw the notes and goes, "You racist."
That is very racist. Oh
Now
my.
here's the thing. He's a handsome dude and he's a well-spoken man. But he apparently told this one story, and I overheard it when I was working backstage in one of the theater productions. I can't remember what play it was specifically, but I believe I was a light or soundboard. No, I was probably a soundboard operator at the time, because you have to do shit like that in order to earn a particular credit there.
Yeah, yeah, when I was in drama class, I did a lot of sound stuff. Actually, I really
So
liked making sound.
so apparently, David, the first time he auditioned at our campus, he decided to enter, and just to fuck with the faculty, he talks in a very stereotypical accent. He's like, "Hello, my name David Huynh. I'm gonna do Mara right now. Gonna do
Oh
Weeb
no!
Mara."
Oh
And
my god!
and everyone's like, "Okay, let's see what you got." I can't remember. I don't know what he was doing, but apparently when he did it, he apparently switched to a really good, really normal sounding voice, which caught
Good.
everyone off guard.
I love it. Oh,
He's
that's
like,
genius.
he's like, "Wow, that's very impressive." And he's like, "Ah, I was just messing with you with the first part. This is how I normally talk." I'm
Oh,
like,
actually, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I don't know. I was thinking about Asian jokes, but I have been binging a little bit of Mike Tyson Mysteries.
because of Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I realized I barely watched any episodes of that, so I watched like most of the first season. So, yeah, that was
I need to finish the rest of it, but boy, that's a good way of subverting expectations.
good show.
Um,
Oh god, the episode with the astronauts made me like now I was laughing my ass off.
oh yeah, when he accidentally ran over
Oh, no,
people,
I love astronauts.
he keeps calling up his insurance
Yo,
company.
you gotta promise to be an astronaut because I'm afraid I might kill you.
And as I said last week, that is Mike
Damn it, another
Tyson.
fender bender. That is Mike Tyson. Damn it, another fender bender.
But yeah, that was some crazy shit. How did I get? Oh yeah, we were talking about George Takei.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Yakuza's good. I do need to play Judgment because hey, I haven't played a Yakuza game that has the regular combat because the only one I really dumped a lot of time into was Like a Dragon.
all right, so I guess we'll talk about Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Yeah, but yeah, Nintendo had a direct this week that they announced the day before.
Anyways, I'm gonna give this Nintendo Direct a B minus.
I'm gonna give it a non-stop infinite climax because I was non-stop infinite climaxing.
I know why you're infinite climaxing, and god damn it, I hate you.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. No difficulty mode has ever had a name nearly as cool as non-stop infinite climax.
Fair enough.
There's nothing in video games that's ever had a cooler name than that.
All right, so I caught. Thankfully, the direct was conveniently during my lunch break, so I actually was able to catch it live.
I got a bunch of calls and I had to watch it like 2 hours late, and I was not touching my phone because I didn't want to get spoiled on anything, and thankfully I wasn't.
First thing they showed, an expansion for Monster Hunter Rise, which is actually coming next year.
I'm hyped. I need to play more Rise because I missed out on a few of the updates. Isn't Devil Joe in the game now?
Well, I know Basil Geese is. Because
Basil Geese been for a while. I got the Basil Geese gear and I love it.
Yeah, I'm probably more behind than you are. Because remember, you were binging through that game like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, I don't care about Monster Hunter. I talk you into it. Monster Hunter is the best game ever. I'm spending 300 hours a week.
Yep.
That's not humanly possible, dude, but
I
whatever.
mean, to be fair, the thing was that you said, hey, after I tried out the hunting horn, I was hooked. Because I figured, I'm going to try out the lance. That seems cool. I'm like, oh no, the lance in the demo sucks.
I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise 9 days of the week. There's only 7, Scott. Man,
I created 2 days of Monster World.
Man, you ain't. I'm the big black Buddha daddy. English. Man, the chemistry between him and Bully Ray was great.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
He
looking forward
said
to
9 days a week. Bully was like, wait, what the fuck are you saying?
Let me tell you the moments I got hyped for during the conference.
Well, I was going to go through it as chronologically as possible.
Look, that's actually a good idea. Like, yeah, well, let's go through it chronologically.
Okay, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, or whatever the fuck it's called. I need to catch up, but I'm hyped, obviously. The next thing I think they shared was a RPG card game.
Which I was like, meh, and then said, I'm like, this music seems very familiar. Fucking Yoko Taro. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it erases my save file.
No, Yoko Taro needs to go back to the Dragon Guard ways where he's like, hey, I'm going to put a pedophile in your party team.
Live with it.
And also, the princess you're saving is incestually in love with you, the brother. I don't know. I just want him to get edgy again. And I believe the next few things were ports. I know one of them is Disco Elysium, which I might
Disco. That was a good report. Yeah, that was a good. The Nintendo Online Expansion Pass, which that's pretty cool.
We're skipping way ahead, man.
Oh no, sorry.
There's Disco Elysium. There's a port of the original KOTOR.
Which that was funny to me because Sony's like, "Yo, we got KOTOR remake coming out." Nintendo,'s like, "Yeah, you can play the original for like EA for whoever owns it."
Just in case the remake is shit.
Yeah, just in case the remake is bad and they ruin it. Like, hey, there we go.
Now, here's the thing. I remember playing the original Knights of the Old Republic, and at the time, when I was an anti-JRPG, turn-based, whatever the fuck, I hated that game for its gameplay mostly.
Yeah. I
want to give this game a second chance and hope to God I enjoy the fuck out of it.
It's a pretty good game.
And this is the way I can do it. Yeah, I'm going to give KOTOR a second chance. Going to play as a female Jedi. Or maybe a Sith. I don't know. I hate them both. I want to dunk on both of them as equally as possible.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say I think the game hates the Jedi too. And the way it pushes the Sith is actually super interesting.
Okay, so maybe I'll follow them.
Oh yeah, like no, there's straight up this one dialogue choice I love, which is you're talking to the Jedi and they're all a bunch of like lawful stupid chuckle fucks. And you're talking to like their version of Yoda, and it's just going like it's like it's a little like now we need you to protect Basilac. Yeah, can I trust you to do that? And it's like, you have my full support, and then you have my full support. Lie. It's like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
you can lie.
I remember doing lying dialogue choices, and the last thing I did in the game was doing the Sith temple shit, and I managed to trick a motherfucker. Cool. But yeah, I want to give this game a second chance.
That's the thing. I fucking hate Star Wars for the most part, but
same. And I hate the Jedi. They're nothing but a bunch of John Cenas who are too overpowered. I don't like it.
Man, the Jedi as a force, like that's the thing. The Jedi's like, oh, the Jedi are a force of good. They're so cool. They've never done a single good thing. Every time you see the Jedi, they're fucking everything up.
Yeah.
I
How
get
come,
KOTOR 2.
how come they didn't liberate the slaves of Tatooine? How come they didn't save Anakin's mother? Hey, if you
Yeah.
did that, maybe he wouldn't turn out the way he did eventually.
You shouldn't be like so dogmatic in your stupid beliefs of you must raise everyone from a child. You are too old to become a master, and
To quote Confused Matthew, who Big Al exposed me to in the past, what kind of Jedi are these? Guardians of Truth and Justice, my ass.
yeah, Jedi are dicks. No, so KOTOR 2 actually does some fun stuff because you have like a moment in there where it's like, oh yeah, all those Jedi were just like swinging their dumb lightsabers around, like fucking up our entire town. It's like, you know, those were Sith, right? And the guy's like, we don't care. It's just another weird religious asshole with a lightsaber that has magical powers and ruins everything.
It's like, man, these Christians are fucking up our town over their stupid. Actually, they're Satanists. Well, they still fight the same way, so fuck them either way.
They're the same thing. It's that episode of Metalocalypse where Murderface is trying to find religion, and every church they go to is super boring, and then they go to the Satanist church, and it's the same thing. It's just, okay, with the owner of the red Nissan outside, you left your lights on, your battery might go dead. We're gonna do the roll call for his great darkness. And it's just do the same thing as normal church. Then Murderface stands like, oh my god, I can't believe everything's the goddamn same. It's like, it's so stupid and a waste of time.
I can't believe these Republicans are infringing our rights and taking away our basic human freedoms. Actually, those are Democrats.
Same thing.
Whatever. Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, they're fucking assholes that are in power, and I hate them.
Exactly. Wow, man.
Those are people like, oh, great
I hope
Jedi are
they
the
pour
best.
KOTOR 2 afterwards.
It's like, oh, Grey Jedi are really cool and they don't have any of those problems. No, Grey Jedi suck too because they're Mary Sue's.
I mean, yeah.
No, that's why in order to fix a Star Wars, I like the idea.
Why do you think everyone loves the Mandalorian so much?
Yeah, because it's like, fuck you, Jedi. You barely exist in this world. Good.
He's the only guy without a lightsaber, and he's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, and he gets his ass kicked all the time. He's still the coolest guy ever.
Exactly.
Man, I wish maybe got her ass kicked more. Maybe I would have liked her character.
Stormtroopers are hitting him. Doesn't do a damn thing to him.
Oh god, that scene with the stormtroopers in the desert trying to shoot that bottle and they keep missing. That scene is so stupid. I need to watch season 2.
I need to watch all of season 1, then season 2, and then Star Wars Vision. Brain farted.
Oh no! Damn you, Net. Why y'all be that way?
Anyways,
I reload. Fine.
Yeah, I heard about that. There were complicated reasons to be a Jedi, which I understand from a lore perspective, but...
It was just a quest you would do. The original idea would have fucked up the game even harder, which is you have a randomized, there's a randomized aspect to character creation, and if you create a character, there's a small chance they could be a Jedi. So what would have happened there is that people would start selling their accounts to other people.
Exactly. Which, by the way, man, I really need to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 again.
Battlefront 2 is great. The good Battlefront 2, not
the pandemic
not
era. The pandemic era. And by
pandemic era. Not the pandemic era we're in right now, but...
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is going on with our viewership? I saw it drop down to 3.
Well, we had a fucking lag. That's what the problem is.
Lag spikes. Well, there we go. It's hopping back up. Okay. I shouldn't.
Is it? I'm not seeing it right now.
I saw it pop back up to 6, but whatever. Okay. What was after? What was after the the Knights of the Old Republic port? What?
No, Knights of the Old Republic. I
assume you're looking at a list. Or just watching the video and skipping through it.
No, but I should do that.
Yeah, I was gonna put on the Nintendo Direct and skip through it just so I can have a reaction to everything.
Well, before we talk about that that almost everyone was talking about, which overshadowed the entire direct, which it shouldn't.
Well, the thing that named
Kirby
our
in the Forgotten City.
so I was like, oh, cool, new Kirby game. And then Kirby moved on the Z-axis, and I'm like, holy shit!
That is true. There wasn't a 3D open world Kirby game in the past.
I've wanted a 3D Kirby game for the longest time, and now I get one. Thing is, I love side scrollers, but I like that there's now a 3D Kirby game. I hope it controls as well as Mario Odyssey, because I was watching the gameplay and I'm kind of worried about the movement.
Oh yeah, there's a Mario Party game, but I don't care.
Oh yeah, Mario Party game. I'm going through the video now.
But
Yeah,
but here's the thing that people are taking away from that is that Daisy has a tan again.
you know what? Good.
Good.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Age of
pro
Calamity.
Daisy.
Oh yeah, no, I guess Chocobo racing was a big deal for a lot of people.
I mean,
Which
it sounds fun, but at
More
the
car
same
racing.
time, I don't care.
I don't care, but hey, for people who like kart racing, I like them to have options.
Their options are we're gonna play Mario Kart 8 because that's gonna be the largest populace. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but that's the reality of the situation.
I do know, like, one of my favorite memes to come out of Monster Hunter Rise was someone sitting there with their copy of World, and it's Ariel sitting with her copy of World and looking up to the sky and sees Rise going, I want to be where the people are.
There's an expansion pass of Age of Calamity. I still haven't completed that game, so.
Oh yeah, the final Smash character is going to be announced on the 5th.
Which will probably be a Pokemon.
If it's a Pokemon, I'm going to blame you, because you've been saying it so long, I'm going to bring it into existence.
Alright, just in case they announce it super early in the morning, you and Al just spam me with hate mail. Just spam me a text going, fuck you.
I will say, go fuck yourself
don't even say why. Just go, fuck you. Go
fuck you.
yourself with a rubber stick out. So that way I can wake up and go, why? What did I do? Yeah, that way I can just be like, why? What did I do? And then I look up on the internet and I go, oh. And then I can be like, yeah, I'm not sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, Angry Joe's right. Star Wars Battlefront 2 by EA did suck more than the first Battlefront by EA. Because EA will always
You can
worse.
prove it all you want, but it's still polishing a turd.
Yeah. But no, 2 was worse because I think my favorite review ever, I did not pay $60 for Darth Vader to be locked.
You could play as Darth Vader almost immediately in the original Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2, the best one. Man, I played that game so much. You know what else you could do in Battlefront 2? You could play as a Gungan. And a Wampa.
Yep. I played that while listening to the greatest hits of Bill Engvall.
Oh my god. Wow, that is an era.
You could buy a pair of pants with a collar. And then I'm shooting a stormtrooper while laughing my ass off.
Yeah, but yeah, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, that was a big deal because we have a Z-axis now, and that's my favorite meme is don't fuck with us Kirby fans. We get unreasonably excited at seeing a Z-axis.
But also, I'm not a Kirby fan, and I don't care about Kirby lore or whatever, but Kirby visiting a modern day city in that's been abandoned in a post-apocalyptic way?
Kirby Automata?
Yeah, that's what I was joking. That's what I was joking about. I was like,
do you know about Shiver?
Not that I'm against it. In fact, this is making me more excited. The fact that Kirby's going to visit a fucking mall and play on a merry-go-round or something.
Okay, you know what? If you say you don't know about Kirby lore, do you know about Shiver Star or no?
No.
So Shiver Star is a location in Kirby 64 that is it's Earth. after a ice age killed all the people. Like, it's straight up Earth that Kirby goes to, and like Kirby takes place in like the distant future where everyone on Earth is dead. Because Kirby's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Never
that makes
heard
sense.
shit.
Yep, in Kirby 64, which, Kirby 64 is going to be on that, in the thing we'll get to later, the online pass, which that makes me happy because I love Crystal Shards. My favorite Kirby
Same,
game.
but everyone's getting fucking butthurt, sissy, bad, bitch, whatever.
I don't care what they have to say.
I mean, to be fair, if you don't like the fucking Genesis or N64 controllers, and in hindsight, I don't.
I don't either.
Just don't buy them. Just don't buy them.
With my Pro Controller, I play everything with my Pro Controller. Pro Controller is probably the best controller on the market of all the systems. I like it more than the PS5 controller, to be honest.
But yeah, I like the idea of Kirby visiting a fucking huge ass city.
Yeah.
That might remind us of our homelands or something.
Yep.
But in a post-apocalyptic situation. So yeah, I'm not a huge Kirby fan, but I'm super excited for this game. I hope it's more like Breath of the Wild, where there's more surprises you can do with the gameplay.
I hope it's more like Odyssey, to be honest.
Honestly, it's also a good game, but like I said, man, Breath of the Wild had weird experimentations you could pull off.
That's true. Breath of the Wild does not feel like a video game in parts. Like, the way you solve puzzles in that game is like, oh yeah, that would make sense. And like, you think outside the box in so many weird ways, and you can just break the game all the time, and I love that.
Yeah, it's what I want to see out of. Okay, Animal Crossing
Like,
update.
hey.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah. The part I'm at right after this weird Disney game that looks like the worst shit I've ever seen.
It looks like it was originally gonna be a Kingdom Hearts game.
It was a
I don't give
DS
a
game.
fuck.
Nice the Old Republic remake. What the hell was that game? Oh, Dying Light. I don't really care.
Me neither.
But I kind of like that it's like cloud-based. So I guess that's the weird way you can get the Switch to run higher fidelity games. I will say this. I love that Nintendo doesn't do bullshots, and you see their games like losing resolution and like looking, screen tearing during the press conference. They don't lie about what their games look like, and that's admirable. Which, Triangle Strategy, they took a lot of the complaints to heart, and apparently a lot of people have the same complaints I do. So maybe I'll give that game a chance, because I thought the big problem with the demo was that the combat was just really, really slow.
Speaking of triangles, Triangle Strategy.
That's why I said Triangle Strategy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I didn't like the demo very much, but if the game ends up being good, then hell yeah.
Man, I was disappointed with what was the game they worked on earlier? The one with the Octopath Traveler. I wanted every storyline to be dark and weird and gritty, like Primrose's story.
Yeah. I guess there was like a lot of conflict going on because like a few of the only Primrose's story was dark and everything else was kind of wacky.
Yeah, I did not like that. I was like, come on, man.
I like the idea of clashing stories, but make them clash harder. Like, have everything just be a different shade of whatever.
Exactly. Because I
need to actually play that game more. I only watch my old roommate play it.
No, I'm all for playing as a fucking prostitute.
More games need playable prostitutes.
Exactly.
GTA 6 should have you play as a prostitute.
That's why that's why Disco Elysium 2 should just be a fucking drunk whore detective or something.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yes! Oh my god, that would be so good. That's
you know what?
That's big garbage right there.
Yeah. Yep. What was the other? Oh yeah, okay. They were talking about Metroid Dread.
Yeah,
Metroid Dread looks
yeah,
fucking cool.
yeah. It looks great. Looks fantastic.
It looks great.
So
Not much
good.
else to say.
So
It looks
good.
like a
The game looks so good. Who gives a shit about Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm more excited for Dread than Prime 4. And
Kraid returns.
Yeah, yeah. Bring on Kraid.
I'm surprised people in the chat didn't mention that because I knew him immediately because he was on one of my favorite stages in Melee. Remember when Kraid shows up and fucking slashes the meteor?
Honestly, my favorite Metroid boss ever is Nightmare.
One of my favorites is Thardus because he reminds me of my favorite film of all time, Galaxy Heroes. Thardus was the rock monster from the first Metroid Prime game.
Yeah, I remember him.
Well, yeah, there was something similar in Galaxy Heroes with Tim Allen.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest. I'm sorry.
That's why I was confused. Yeah. No, I love Galaxy Quest. That is an underrated movie.
Oh, that movie is so fucking good.
I remember seeing that in theaters, and at the end of the movie, everyone in the audience clapped like the aliens clap, and I thought that was great.
Apparently, I remember they said that the planet that Samus was visiting is going to be apparently a Chozo colony or something.
Which, yeah, the Chozo go everywhere.
Man, I wish I was able to watch this while Gura was streaming.
Wait, what?
Gura actually streamed a.
Oh, yeah, she streamed the Nintendo Direct. I should watch that, honestly. I should just have the Nintendo Direct on my phone and then, like, watch Gura on my TV.
Alright, so, there's going to be an expansion pass for the Nintendo Online Pass, right?
We'll say a pass, because, yo, they're giving us Game Pass. And, like, the PlayStation Plus free games. But it's all classic games. That's pretty cool.
And you know what? I want to play Star Fox 64 again.
I like to play Star Fox. I want to play Kirby again. I wouldn't mind playing some Genesis classics.
Same.
Get crazy with it. Like, no, this news I'm actually excited for. It's the fact that I don't know how much more it is a Nintendo Online
Streets of Rage games. I never played any of the original Streets of Rage games outside of 4. And the people who complain about this, well, guess what? They're poor motherfuckers who think Donald Trump is doing something right. And here they are, can't afford anything, so fuck them. Suck my nuts, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list of the games. Oh, yeah. Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore, Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, fuck Echo the Dolphin, Gunstar Heroes, one of my favorite games ever. Rystar, Shining Force. Fucking Strider. Phantasy Star 4.
Oh, wow. We're going all the way to 4, huh?
Yeah, I guess we're skipping all the others and going to 4, but that's some good picks. Mario Golf, Pokemon Snap, F-Zero. Yo, the only F-Zero announcement they've had in like 20 years is F-Zero X. And they put, F-Zero, F-Zero X coming to this thing, Kirby the Crystal Shards. But yeah, I'd be down to play F-Zero X. I love F-Zero. Paper Mario 1? Banjo-Kazooie.
Kirby 64.
Kirby 64 is the best one. You should play it.
Did I tell you that the normal bad ending scared the shit out of me?
That ending is fucking scary. And then the true ending's even scarier because what's that boss's name? Zero. I think it's like a type 0. It's like this.
I can't remember. I just remember the normal ending where you thought you did everything right, and then at the last second, this one character in the background just seriously smiles at you.
Yeah. Looks at the audience, has glowing red eyes. Scary as fuck.
And I was playing that game alone at night, and then my fucking heart just skipped. Okay, so Almighty Classic.
I've ever been in a video game. There is a cheat code
Okay,
in
what is his name of this side scroller? I never played this. I never even heard of this game.
Riser.
No, I never heard of this.
I marked the fuck out when I saw Actriser being announced. Actriser's like a weird, like, it was a weird game for the SNES, I believe, that was way ahead of its time. It was a side-scrolling, like hack and slash that had RTS elements.
Deltarune Chapter 2, I still need to finish
I
Undertale.
played Deltarune 1. Yeah, I should play Deltarune 1. No, actually, the announcement that got me really hyped, Castlevania Advanced Collection.
So what's in that? So what's in that advanced collection? Because they never actually said.
Yeah, they did. It's on the screen. I'm watching it right now. One sec. Castlevania Advanced Collection. It has Dracula X, Aria of Sorrow, Curse of the Moon, and Harmony of Dissonance. Which is a fucking good collection.
Okay.
Because Aria of Sorrow,
Otherwise-
like my favorite games. It's kind of hard to do Dawn of Sorrow on the Switch because that was on the DS and it had like a lot of DS elements. But
All right, let's talk about the cringiest thing. The Super Mario Brothers movie.
I wasn't even mad.
I mean, I wasn't mad, but I still facepalm because, oh my. First off, Illumination. Fuck that studio.
You know
They're
what?
the
Illumination
worst.
movie, so that's fair. But apparently, Shiggy is like strangle holding creative control. But then again, I don't know how to feel about Shiggy because everything I've like heard that comes out about him, I think he's kind of an idiot who should retire.
Exactly. Shiggy doesn't even like Princess Daisy, so fuck him.
Yeah. And apparently, when Sakurai and Iwata were working on Smash Bros, like, yeah, Miyamoto thought it was a bad idea, and they had to work on it in secret so he wouldn't shut down the project.
And well, you know, it's the fucking #1 franchise in Nintendo.
Yep. But yeah, so honestly, Chris Pratt as Mario, I'm neutral on it, but I will say, just cast Charles Martinet. I know you want to go with a different take, but fucking do Martinet. He's paid his dues. Give him a big Hollywood role, you asshole. I like that he's doing cameos. A lot of people think
not
he'll
to mention,
Mario.
are you familiar with the shit behind Chris Pratt?
Oh boy, yeah. From what I know, it's a lot of like digging through stuff, but I guess it's just a long-standing thing that he belongs to a church that's like super homophobic, but he says I don't share their beliefs, but he still goes to the church all the time.
And go to never mind. I can't convince.
Dickhead.
All right, so
Find
yeah.
a new if God tells you to hate the gays, find a new God.
I don't even know. I can't say anything whose voice is Princess Peach. I don't know this actress at
I have
all.
no idea who that is.
Charlie Day, on the other hand.
That made me mark out like that is the most perfect casting ever.
Which is why this stream is titled the way it is.
He's just a simple bird lawyer.
Because Charlie Day is the same actor who plays Charlie Kelly in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Best character in the show.
So, if this movie is actually good and a success, are we going to get a sequel where Danny DeVito is Wario?
I think if...
I hope so.
Danny DeVito as Wario would be great. They said they haven't announced the whole cast yet, but if they had Danny DeVito as Wario, I guarantee they would announce it. I'm fine with it giving Charles Martinet cameos, but it feels like they're throwing him a scrap. And that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, just like they threw Gary Chalk a scrap in this song.
And
that's the other thing, man.
Yep.
Damn, that Sonic live action movie is looking better and better.
I like how everybody's going, hey, remember we bullied the studio into fixing the movie? Let's bully them again into recasting Chris Pratt. It's like, it's not going to work that way because it's a lot harder to re-record all the dialogue than it is to, like, change, like, some CG. Which it took a long time. The movie got delayed and they were probably being crunched to oblivion. But but in the end, the movie made money for that.
What do you think is Jack Black as Bowser?
I honestly, I think that Jack Black would do a good job because Jack Black is a huge gamer, so he would definitely like know what he's doing. I like Keegan Michael Key as Toad a lot.
Yeah, that's
Seth
gonna be weird. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
That's weird. I don't like Seth very much.
I actually do like Seth Rogen when he's actually doing good.
Yeah. I will say Jack Black is very similar to Robin Williams in that if you let him just like make his own jokes, he's terrible. But if you give him a script, he'll do really good.
See, I was hoping Patrick Warburton would be
Patrick Warburton is
Bowser.
Toad. Patrick Warburton as Bowser would be good too. I loved all the shit posts. Like John Cena as Yoshi, Whoopi Goldberg as what was it? Was like Whoopi Goldberg as Goomba.
I was gonna say Whoopi Goldberg is Birdo or something. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
Birdo. Morgan Freeman as Birdo was the shit post I saw.
I'm gonna wait and see on the reviews, but I'm pretty sure this is my prediction. This
I'm gonna
film
wait
is
on the
gonna,
trailer.
this film is gonna be shit, but it's still gonna make a fucking shitload of money because that's
That's true.
Illumination. That's the Illumination way.
Yep. Sell out hard and make mediocre films.
And Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3, I really like the mammalians, and I thought the storyline seemed like a lot of fun.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
I love that
I'll
scientist.
play more. I will play more Splatoon. Here's the other
I
thing.
will too. I did not play nearly enough Splatoon 2. I should probably go back and play and finish the storyline and probably buy the DLC.
I did finish the storyline. I actually did think the final boss was magnificent.
I've heard good because they say this final boss of Splatoon 1 was pretty damn good too, because Calamari Incantation's a bop. But yeah, that scientist they got to talk about.
That, you're gonna hear that again in Splatoon 2. Mark my words.
Fucking good. Calamari Incantation rules.
That being said, the only criticism I have for Splatoon 3 is, man, I want to see Pearl and Marina again. I don't care what their role is. I want to see them again.
I guarantee.
I want to see Biggie and Tupac.
I hope Pearl shows up and she had like a weird growth spurt and is like super tall now.
She's super tall and then she makes the same face as Biggie Smalls. Because remember, if you see the expansion, they actually modeled their outfits after them.
I remember that.
I'm like, okay, I love Pearl even more now.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I like Callie and Marie more design-wise, but I think Pearl and Marina have better music.
Yeah.
Also, well, the final announcement. So, how long did it take you to realize it was Bayonetta?
I don't play a whole lot of Bayonetta. It wasn't until I saw the military man shooting the demon, and I'm like, okay, this might actually be Bayonetta 3. This will upset Pat because he probably enjoys the joke.
I saw the wait, the what? Sorry.
The joke he had, the one where what was it? How many days since there was no Bayonetta update?
48.
Yeah, and I said, well, you know what? Reset the clock. Apparently.
Oh God, did you see that Twitter when that happened? Oh my Jubileus, there is news. Basically, that person was saying like, "Hey, about the status of this Twitter, we're gonna update with Bayonetta news until the game comes out, and then we'll retire the page." But man, it had a good run. Just for over 1,300 days.
There's some controversy about Bayonetta's voice actress being different. Did you notice?
So I want to get back into a thing really quick, but I knew it was Bayonetta 3 the second the trailer opened, because I'm like, I see a Platinum billboard, but here's the thing. Platinum's currently working on a game called like Giant something that takes place in Shibuya, so that was the first fake out. The second fake out was Lappy. Now, do you know about Lappy?
Nope.
So Lappy was that dog with the police hat. That's the mascot from Astral Chain.
I need to play that game.
Fucking Lappy is like my favorite character ever. There's a girl at the police station who dresses as Lappy the dog to like, for like a lot of charity events, but she refuses to admit that it's her and like keeps acting like Lappy is his own person, even though it's really obvious. And many times you're given the Lappy suit to do mission. Like there's one point where you have to dress in that suit to make one of your coworkers like believe in himself again after a bad situation, like left him with no confidence. You have to fight him in the mascot suit, and then you can unlock it and go around town and like hand out balloons to people. I fucking love Lappy. But so they have the Lappy suit, and then Bayonetta shows up, and she's got the braids, she's got a new look, new glasses.
Which, by the way, I actually prefer over her Bayonetta 2 design.
I am a sucker for Twin Tails. Twin Tails are Wind Tails, and I think it looks great. She looks like Hanakawa from Monogatari. But here's where it gets weird. What if I told you her having the braids and having a different voice actress and different glasses might all be connected?
In what way?
So, how long ago did you play Bayonetta 1?
Just spoil the fucking game to me, man.
Okay. So, in Bayonetta 1, you save a child named Cereza.
Uh-huh.
And Cereza's a little girl with cute braids that has ribbon in her hair. She also has big round glasses.
Uh-huh.
And one of the weird thing, and you find out throughout the game that Cereza is child Bayonetta, who was displaced from time by Father Baldur as a way to reawaken Bayonetta's memories. So the timeline is Cereza loses her memories, becomes a huge badass while searching for them, meets Cereza, protects Cereza, then puts Cereza back in her own timeline. People think that the Bayonetta in this trailer is Cereza. So they think that what's going on is she has a different voice actress, and that OG Bayonetta is going to show up and possibly die, because in the original trailer you see Bayonetta die in the original TV. You see her legs, then her legs fall apart in different directions, like she was cut in half. So people think that original Bayonetta with her OG voice actress is going to show up and die, and then you're going to play as grown-up Cereza, who is also called Bayonetta because when she was a child, she was saved by a cool woman who looked like her mother and called herself Bayonetta.
Are the fans willing to accept that?
Yeah. They're actually kind of hyped about it. Because they're going, hey, as long as you bring back the original voice actress and there's a reason for this, that's fine. But recasting her for no reason would be fucking stupid. But also the fact that Cereza in the first game wears more rounded glasses. Also, Kamiya left a clue on his Twitter because he zoomed in on that Bayonetta's beauty mark. She has a mole on her chin and Cereza doesn't. And years ago he was asked about that and saying like, hey, why does she have a beauty mark when she's an adult but not when she's a child? And he said, something happened in her witch awakening that gave her that. And it's like, I'm not going to say what though. So people think that's going to be like kind of the crux of the story, is that at some point Cereza is going to get that mark. And that's
So what's the deal with wannabe Virgil?
I think that Jean, a lot of people think it's a different character, but that character has a Cheshire on their blade. I just can't tell if it's a man or a woman. I personally think it's Jean, but a lot of people are arguing with me and keep saying Virgil. But
No.
On the katana, it has Cheshire, which is Cereza's stuffed animal that she carried around with her. So they think it's probably a case where, I'm trying to remember, I think at the end of Bayonetta 1, when you dump off Cereza back in her own timeline, she gives Bayonetta Cheshire. So that character with the katana might be the person who kills Bayonetta.
Well, that's the thing that bugs me, man. Do you really want to see the original Bayonetta die?
Oh, I sure don't. But it's all speculation. It might not happen, but a lot of people think it's going.
I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. Nobody liked to see Joel die.
Yeah, but that was because the game was badly written.
And well, even if it was Gilly Ritlin, I don't care, dude. I hate.
Honestly, I think Joel deserved to die. I think the way it happened was just convoluted and terrible.
I hate sudden sequel character death syndrome. I hate it.
I like it when it happens sometimes. I would love if they got like creative with it, and you know what? I would love to see the opposite. The sequel has a new main character, and then they're killed really early on, and you play as the original.
I think they've done that once or twice. I mean,
I guess
technically, you did it with Roxas.
I like Roxas way more than Sora, though.
I know you spent like 2 hours with Roxas, and then you're Sora again. Fuck you.
You spent 2 hours with
Yes,
Roxas.
I did play Kingdom Hearts 2, at least the first couple hours, because my friend had a copy.
And the part is that I connected more with Roxas in 2 hours than I did in like 30 hours of Kingdom Hearts 1 with Sora, because fucking Sora sucks.
Anyways, I'm going to use the restroom.
He has no agency.
Friendship darkness.
Friendship darkness, ka-chow, I'm Lightning McQueen gonna fight Sephiroth. Yeah, you know what? So third birthday is the worst example, but I think that's a bit different because in the case of third birthday, when you're playing as Eve, it's a case where Eve fucking sucks and Aya is cool as hell, and the fact that you're forced to kill Aya is the worst. But in the case of Bayonetta, I'd be fine with Bayonetta dying if it meant we got to play as Cereza, because they're kind of applicable, because they're literally the same character. Just that they were raised differently. Cereza just never lost her memories. Also, the fact that this Bayonetta seems to act more like a pop idol than a dominatrix, which I'm not sure how to feel about, but she still has the Dami attitude. But I love her fucking design so much, because I love Twin Tails. But I am really hyped for Bayonetta 3, and I'm willing to let them do whatever they want, because Bayonetta 1 has a horrible storyline, and Bayonetta 2, like, retroactively fixes the bad storyline in Bayonetta 1, and I really need to replay them both back to back. God damn, I love Bayonetta so much. I think Bayonetta shaped me as a human being, like, really hard for some reason. Because, hey, want me to get weirdly personal? I think Bayonetta is the reason I'm an atheist. Because when I first played Bayonetta, I was a Christian, and I was, like, struggling with that fact, so I'm like, I feel miserable in, like, believing in this stuff, and I felt guilty playing Bayonetta because you're killing angels, and at the end of the game, you kill God, and I'm just going, like, why would this make me feel guilty? Why am I part of a religion that makes me feel guilty for the stuff I love? And now I'm an atheist. Thanks, Bayonetta.
Damn, I didn't know Bayonetta had this hardcore of an influence.
For whatever reason, Bayonetta had like a huge influence on me. It's actually one of the weird things that my former best friend, who I like no longer associate with, he bought me Bayonetta for my birthday one year, and that was like a great gift. And again, that game was like very formative for me. There's a reason Bayonetta 1 is my favorite game ever.
Thanks to you, man, I reject God.
I rejected God, and that's why I started playing Shin Megami Tensei afterward. But no, yeah, Bayonetta 1 is legit my favorite game ever. I think it has the best escalation and the best ending in any video. Oh my god, punching God into the sun is my favorite ending. And then it keeps going. There's like 4 endings and it doesn't stop.
Isn't easy.
You ride a motorcycle into space!
Damn. Kamiya thought this game was just going to be a passion project and just be a one-shot, judging by the way you're describing this ending.
Yeah. Oh, no, they had no intention of making a sequel, and then it was successful. Like, oh shit, I guess so. Yeah, that's like the only, like, Platinum is constantly bleeding money, and they will make one game every decade that makes them enough money to keep living.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember, 2B's ass saved Platinum Games.
The big booty of 2Booty.
2Booty. Remember that her ass is constantly spewing out like molten nuclear fallout.
No, I was just gonna say her ass weighed like what 300 tons or something.
No, androids weigh like 400 pounds on average because they're full of dense metal, but they have nuclear reactors, and their exhaust ports are around their ass. So like 2B is like spewing out nuclear exhaust all the time. That's the reason for skirt is getting. I forget what they call that. A heat dissipation skirt or a heat dispersion skirt.
Now this RPG card game that he's working on, I can't wait to read the lore books on those things.
Oh my god, it's probably.
This guy who was a victim of pedophilia and then he grew up to murder people older than him.
Yeah. Oh.
This guy believed that the sun was an illusion.
But I really need to finish Astral Chain. I liked what I played, and I just fell off. Man, Astral Chain was good, because that is the best JoJo.
The best JoJo, you say?
Yeah. Yeah, because in Astral Chain, you basically have a stand that's connected via that nobody else can see, and it's connected via like a tether to you, and you can wrap the tether around enemies to like chain them up, and then you can like fight them with the stand alongside it. The game's like really hard to control for that reason, controlling two characters simultaneously.
Huh, I see.
It's really cool. But yeah, Platinum just really wanted to make a JoJo game. And every time you ask Kamiya a question about JoJo, he blocks you. But the one question he ever answers, what's your favorite stand? Star Platinum. It's like, oh, I wonder why. Because Platinum and their logo is a star. Never loses its luster. God, I should get blocked by Kamiya.
Alright, that ain't right.
I guess Matt's blocked on Twitter. Every time he talks about Kamiya, it's like, and Hideki, please unblock me on Twitter, Kamiya.
Wasn't the Patreon goal met, though?
I think it was, like, Kamiya. No, there was a thing where it's like, if you hit a certain goal, if you give a certain donation on Patreon, Kamiya blocks you. And then like higher tier is Kamiya unblocks everyone on Twitter. I think they unblocked everybody, and then he went back and blocked everyone again because fuck them. My favorite Kamiya response ever to anything was when Bayonetta 2 was announced as a Switch as a Wii U exclusive. This guy goes, "Hey, how's it feel to have to design Bayonetta for inferior hardware?" He goes, "I don't know. How's your mother feel about her inferior son?" Blocked. What a fucking chat.
This guy is a beast.
I love Kamiya so much. You can't
stop him.
Yeah, I do know that they had that blocked by Mega 64 had the blocked by Kamiya video, and several times.
I saw that 3 times.
So fun.
It was funny to see Rocco and Bayonetta cosplay.
Yeah, for a little bit, and it was like
do you remember the story about that whole thing?
I trying to remember about the costume.
Yeah, about the costume. Apparently, during filming, I can't remember who it was. It was probably Sean. He goes, "Hey, just so you know, in certain light sources, we can actually see everything." Now, he was still wearing underwear at the time, but
God,
it made him feel super uncomfortable. I can't do the Pecora laugh. Okay, let me rephrase it. I can't do the Kiara laugh.
Kiara's laugh is just Pecora, but like a little bit different. Like Pecora is her.
It's like a little throaty, like.
I love Pecora. I love Pecora and all of her war crimes.
Remember that time where she was minding her own business in a cave? And then these knights showed up, and she fucking ate all their heads off.
Yep. Did her laugh.
I'm trying to find Bayonetta. Hang on a second.
Bayonetta.
There she is.
Yeah, mayo. Give me that mayonetta. My favorite sandwich topping.
Man, the third birthday.
I have a friend who looks like a low-rent Bayonetta, and we always call her Mayonetta. Because she's just more pale. But she has the same pixie cut.
I can't get over the travesty that was the third birthday, though.
God, third birthday was
Because not only was the game was bad, the plot twist was, surprise, you're a pedophile.
Surprise, your character's 13 and in like an adult's body. Now kill the original character.
I'm hoping that's a No More Fetish exclusively because Tabata worked on it.
Yeah. So I think one of my favorite things in Bayonetta is there is an escort mission where you have to protect Cereza. Generally, the escort missions in this game aren't bad, but there was a point where I accidentally let her drown in electric water.
Damn.
So I was like, damn, sorry, Cereza. I'll be back in a sec. I can use the bathroom.
Alright, let me read the chat. What was I doing on my last save checkpoint?
Hey, check this out. What are you buying?
Resident Evil 4. Yeah, so did I, Rodan. I too am a filthy fucking nerd. Okay, definitely can't get those. You know what? Dance treasures. Fuck. And yes, I am dressed in the Sly Daisy outfit.
Oh yeah, because your wicked weaves become Bowser.
Yes, God, I love that attention to detail.
Also, in the Fox McCloud, her guns become her guns become in the R-wings.
Got frequent flyer miles for that flight.
Oh, that walk.
That's
Every single person in Bayonetta's awesome. Like even like if Luca was in another game, he'd be the main character, but because he's in Bayonetta, like he's the lamest person in existence. I love Luca's design. I hate his design in 2. Yep, give everybody in the game glasses.
Which, by the way, you shared that story about how Kamiya's like, you know what? Fuck you. Every character in this game wears glasses.
Yeah,
because
so
apparently...
for those when this game was being worked on, a lot of the Sega higher-ups said, we don't like the idea of a character wearing glasses, we think it's not marketable, and Kamiya said, well, fuck you, every time you complain about it, I'm gonna put glasses on more characters. By the end of the game, literally every character wears glasses.
He's not
and they
wrong.
said, oh, he's not wrong. The glasses look good. I think glasses are cool.
You know,
I can't imagine it without glasses.
By the way, I'm earning Mario coins while I'm doing this.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. It's all replaced with Mario coins.
Yeah, oh my god. Plus Slutty. I love the fact that there was a Slutty Peach and a Slutty Daisy. It's like, you know, Daisy's better than Peach, so...
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Yes.
I like
I see you're
tomboys. Fuck you.
I see you're playing Devil May Cry 2.
I like tomboys. Fuck you.
Oh no, I was mentioning the fact that you were shooting all the enemies.
No,
I'm
just saying, man. Just
I like tomboys too. Go to meet me at Tomboy Mine. Oh, which speaking of which, anybody who's everyone should subscribe to Optional Objective because he does the Waifu World Tour where he just finds businesses that have the names of like of tropes, like Tomboy Mine, The Office Lady, Short Stack Records. The one he did recently was Monster Girl Fitness in Alberta, Canada. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck these guys.
Oh my god, is this gonna be a repeat of Devil May Cry 3?
I mean, that's kind of the Agni and Rudra, but this isn't Gracious and Glorious. Gracious and Glorious show up later. This is the weak version. Okay, yeah, okay, Grace and Glory, yeah. But then you get Gracious and Glorious, which you can't witch time. These guys you can witch time. But yeah, these guys are fuckers.
Shit.
Playing Dave Bells ringing for Bayonetta. No, Bayonetta's not the type to get married. I think one of my favorite Bayonetta memes is like one that's shared all the time, which is Bayonetta and Jean in their Sunday outfits, and it says like when your dual income, no kids, lesbian aunts show up for Christmas to unleash the gift reckoning. Oof. I do like that you have the katana. That's one of my favorite weapons. What kind of artifact is Bayonetta guard like the other Daisy? What? Oh, artifact? The Moon of Malakala, which is like the best artifact in the game. Yeah, that gives you the ability to parry.
I'm sorry. Problem is that Travis has both a dodge and a jump button, which is kind of annoying. So
Yeah.
I'm just readapting to this shit.
That's fair.
Now, how do I lock on a motherfucker?
I think it was L1 to lock on. But I do know that like that's the item everyone says is the best. The Moon of Malakala, Malakala, whatever the fuck it's called. Like it just gives you a parry command. So every like high tier player plays with that because it gives you Royal Guard. Yeah, Grace and Glory is like a pretty big filter thing. Might as well just torture attack them. Up too late.
Yeah, you're running on delay.
The reason people ship Dante and Bayonetta is because they're both Kamiya characters. Because Hideki Kamiya made the original Devil May Cry.
Yep.
And that's why it has a space harrier level at the end. But yeah, that's the reason I was upset Dante didn't get put into Smash, because then the Joker family would have been complete. Because all those comics of Joker as the son and Bayonetta as the mom, and then Kirby as the baby brother. And I would love if Dante was announced and be like, and the doorbell rings, and it's like, Dad's home finally, and he brings home pizza. And that'd be great. Put a learn to talk
Just out
lady.
the weapons.
Oh god, I love this spin kick. So I'd say my favorite enemy in this game is probably the Joys. Because the Joys are just a mirror version of Bayonetta. And then there's Jean, who's just like a stronger Bayonetta, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's a thing. When you come out of cutscenes, enemies attack you pretty quickly. There's also a weird, there's a weird Easter egg in this game. That every time she has a lollipop in a cutscene, it corresponds to a button on the controller, and if you press and hold that button down during the cutscene, you get that lollipop in your inventory. So when you played on the Xbox specifically, because the buttons were like color coded more than on the
There we
Switch.
go.
Hell yeah! Like you could get a bunch of lollipops. Joe Musashi, I doubt. Ryu Hayabusa, I also doubt. A lot of people want Ryu Hayabusa, but I don't think he's a big enough draw. And the Ninja Gaiden, yeah, like
Nope.
most recent Ninja Gaiden, like was not great.
Plus, the franchise kind of fucking snagged after their bad PR with how they're gonna handle the franchise.
Yeah.
Just admit, you want to see women beat each other up in bikinis. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's true. You know what? I wouldn't even be mad if Dynamite Heady was the final character. I love Dynamite Heady. Oh yeah, Angelic LP.
Fuck this. I'm not fighting.
I think you have to fight because it. I will
Oh
say.
shit, she's here.
I will say the problem with Bayonetta 1, it has a very bad level scoring system. Because if you miss a fight, it really deducts points from you. You have to get every fight, even the optional, like when you redo a level, if you want to get top rank, you have to do the secret mission too.
Most curious, isn't it, Cheshire?
Cheshire got fucked.
Most curious is how
Yeah.
the childlike
Well, poor
youth
Luca.
kept afloat in this
But
town.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, Luca, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Well, she calls him Cheshire as a way to demean him, so.
Still.
Hey, did you recognize the pattern she paints on his face?
No, what is it?
It's Amaterasu.
Oh.
Yeah. There's also a fun little nod where when he thinks he's gonna die, he goes like, it's like, hey, like you gotta let me live because there's a lot of girls that would miss me if I was gone. There's Trish, Claire, Sylvia, and Amy. Which, yep, Trish from Resident Evil, Claire from.
My friend
no, Trish from
immediately told me that when he showed me Bayonetta for the first time.
It's great, yeah. Yep. So Trish from Devil May Cry, Claire
By the
from
way,
Resident.
this is the friend I had in college with the Paul Lind dialect.
Nice.
You know who Paul
Yeah, so-
Lind is,
Go.
right?
Yeah, Paul Lynn. He's that old like TV host.
Yeah, you remember how he sounds and talks, right?
Yeah, really lispy voice.
Yeah, the guy was that was my friend, and I thought he was gay, which didn't bother me, but he was talking like a heterosexual, talking about how certain characters were hot or whatever, and then I find out later on he's actually bisexual. I'm like, oh,
There
okay.
you go. Everything clicked.
Yep.
So the funny thing that Luca mentions when he says like just close up in Amy, I already said the first way, but Amy is a Amaterasu from Bayonetta, meaning he was dating a dog. Oh yeah, the cheap cutscenes. I forgot about these.
Corone.
I date Corona.
Because I'm not a heartless.
I'd give her all the belly rubs. That was a fun thing I told Al that made him happy. Is I guess Corona is like a King Charles Cavalier.
Go ahead.
That's what breed she's supposed to be. And Al has a King Charles Cavalier, so he's like, "Oh man, I should get him a Corona wig."
Here it is.
Yep.
You don't want to piss her off, let me tell you.
Is Amy supposed to be Amaterasu?
Yeah, Ami is Amaterasu. No, Sin and Punishment's a fucking good game. At the end of the game, you fight the Earth.
That's a game that never gets enough love, I'll admit that much.
I need to actually finish Star Successor on the Wii. I bought that game and I played it once. Yep. Claire, Trish, Sylvia, Amy. So, one of my first videos I ever did for YouTube was actually reviewing Bayonetta.
Uh-huh.
It's not a good video, I was in high school, but it's just a really a really good game. Damn, that ass shot.
Again, in the slutty Daisy costume. I'm fighting a fearless dominions or whatever it's called.
Apparently, when Platinum was showing off the costumes, they had like the regular dresses, and Nintendo goes, "You can make it more revealing than that, can't you?" So that's why the outfits got sluttier. Which, good on you, Nintendo.
Ah!
Yes, enemy.
Didn't I fucking purchase health recovery items? What the fuck? How do I use them?
I believe it's the D-pad. I think one of my favorite random callbacks in the game. Well, the Ninja Gaiden series, literally nothing. Nothing with the Ninja Gaiden series. Oh, I like actually so. They're maybe not the best for streaming because they require.
That's true. I do suck at these games. I'm not a big fan of character action games. I'm just gonna say it straight up.
I'm a huge fan of character action.
I love the opposite, man. I don't like to be graded on every section I do.
I love when a game tells me I suck. I need to get good. Then I'll find like some cheap way to win. I do love that like weird argument where when best friends realized that that God of War 2016 was a character action. Or God of War 2018. Is it 18? No, it was 2016, right?
It's wherever the fuck. You're talking about Dad of War, right?
Yeah, Dad of War. They should have given it a different name. I hate when series do that. When they do a sequel that just has the same name as something else because it becomes really hard to talk about. But so many companies fucking do that. Oh, I think I saw that when when Finn Balor was going against Roman Reigns and the buckle broke. Shit.
Yeah, I can't.
Can't what?
Continue.
Uh-oh. Your ass too hard?
Yeah, like I said, man,
I really should replay. I think I might.
Was I really playing on normal the whole time?
I just play. I always start off on normal until I get my bearings, and then I'll play the game on a higher difficulty usually.
Fuck it. I want to play easy.
Okay. We'll. Oh, I do remember when Lady Gaga was getting into this game and Wooly was getting hyped, and he would go on her Twitter and like bother her every time she was like talking about other games. Oh, Easy Automatic. I forgot about that.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Automatic on what, by the way?
Automatic, I believe, is like an automatic dodge.
Wait, automatic die?
Dodge.
Oh.
Or, if I remember correctly, Easy Automatic, like auto combos. So if you're just hitting like punch, 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 it'll throw in a sometimes, so you do the combos better. Or at least I remember that. The Easy Automatic in Devil May Cry 5 was wild because it would auto rev the Red Queen, so you would always get Exceed swung.
Yeah. I'm playing on easy. Fuck you. I don't give a shit.
Fuck you, suck my dick.
I'm trying to have fun, god damn it.
Game. Fuck you.
I'm trying to have fun. I'm not a fucking... I don't claim to be the best Street Fighter player ever, unlike a particular dipshit Phil.
I know my limitations. I just want to enjoy myself, so I'm gonna lower the difficulty down a notch. I mean, part of me hates it. Yeah, Pet was having this discussion on Twitter before, because remember back in the day when you switch a game to easy mode and the game punishes you for it?
Yeah, I love it. No, again, I am a firm believer of recommended. Though sometimes difficulty is fucked. Like the original release of Devil May Cry 3's difficulty was fucked. Because they accidentally, like, normal mode was hard mode. And then, but then they added a super hard mode in the form of Dante Must Die. Then again, in Devil May Cry, the difficulty is not really that different. Enemies hit harder, and they have more health. Which I think that's the laziest way to do difficulty. I'd prefer it if the difficulty was actually enemies would get new movesets and they remix the level.
Wow, that was easier than I expected.
Yeah. Well, if you're playing on easy automatic.
Still
Hey,
got
remember this
somewhere.
handed mode.
What's the chat saying?
What's your favorite version of WWE Championship?
Favorite version?
Yeah, I have no. Oh, the favorite version of the belt. I like the spin belt just because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of people say that's the worst belt, but personally, if I had a spinner belt, the ADHD person inside me would love to fucking play with that thing all day long.
Al lent me a belt for my John Cena cosplay.
But also, an alternative would be the Smoking Skull belt, because I'm a Steve Austin boy through and through.
Yep. I do like that, like, red leather belt I've had a few times. Oh god, what was that one belt that would, like, looked like it was a bunch of belts, like, stitched together? It was the hardcore belt?
I think it was the hardcore belt. Literally.
Yeah. It just looked like shit.
Yeah, because it was originally supposed to be a joke belt that's for Mick Foley, and then it turned into something very interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
Foley. Foley rules.
Lipstick.
God. Oh, we're back. Oh, I just realized she's wearing fucking tassels that are shaped like the stars from Super Mario.
Yeah, I think she has Luigi on her belt, too. What the
Oh,
fuck?
yeah. Oh, I'm skipping this cutscene. We're just going straight to the fight.
Yep. You already saw it. Long cuts.
Okay, apparently that match is going on right now because Finn Balor is fighting Roman Reigns, and Finn Balor is resurrected as the Demon.
Yeah, I will say the worst thing about Bayonetta 1 is just how goddamn saturated the palette is.
Yeah.
It's kind of an ugly game because early HD games from the PS3 360 era are hideous. But Bayonetta 2 at least is like has a really nice color. Oh yeah, I forgot you could like pick up weapons. And that was my favorite part with the angel weapon. I believe that one's like, yeah, that one's, the stripper pole. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can actually use a fucking trombone as a weapon. I want to do that.
Oh, trombone rules. It's like a big gun.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
I want to like, I think my favorite weapon in the game, the Kilgore. Yeah, Sergeant Kilgore is the best weapon by far. Yeah, the rocket launchers. Because you can do some dumb shit with Kilgore. You get into the Witch Time combo, and then once she does like the rapid kicks, you switch to Kilgore and it does like 10,000 combo.
Mm-hmm.
It's absurdly high damage. You can, like, destroy a boss with a single combo.
Seems like the witches used this to study stars, even though it was rusted in places, it was well constructed. Okay. What about this thing?
Oh, there's like a bunch of like birds you can shoot that give you extra health or something.
So I noticed Al made a post on Facebook.
Yeah.
Are
I
people
know.
shitting on Bayonetta's design?
Literally one guy is, and he got ratioed really hard.
Oh, well, we don't need to acknowledge it any further.
Exactly. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like new again, the reason I really dislike people like Yellow Flash and pretty much anybody
Same.
who makes a career. And Hirohei. Fuck Hirohei.
Hirohei, Yellow Flash,
Hirohei, Nakusaku. Their entire.
Who's the fucker interviewing JonTron? He's a piece of shit too.
No, I don't think he does
No.
this though.
No,
I
fuck
mean-
him too.
No. This is I don't think he's guilty of the thing I was about to say. Is I don't like people who build their careers on just reading random Twitter messages, acting like it's the norm to believe this, and then like arguing with them, go like, look at how the opposition feels about this thing. It's like, no, you're just fine. This is just an extension of straw man. Instead of building a straw man, you're finding one that has like 5 reacts
Wow.
and it's a
I
popular.
body that guy like a. Oh, okay. There's more fucking enemies. Never mind. I body that motherfucker with the John Broom, and now I'm being attacked by Harmony.
Yep. Not very harmonic, what is it?
No.
Hope we can at least get to Cereza. I forgot that she spins it like a hula hoop. So dumb. God, Bayonetta's the coolest. So I guess like Bayonetta's motion capture was done by a professional dancer.
It's convincing that way. I can see that.
Yeah. I do remember that for a long time, I did like that Movie Bob was a defender of Bayonetta. And was saying it's like, no, she is not meant to be, like everybody who was like talking shit about it was like, oh, I don't like her design, her head's too small. I was like, no, she kind of has like human proportions and doesn't look like an anime girl. And like they set out and made one of the first sexually intimidating characters, where most characters like like most characters don't know what sex is, or they're like cute little waifus. But Bayonetta, she wants sex. She just knows you can't give it to her.
She's pure, yet impure at the same time.
She's pure because no man could ever satisfy her.
She's impure because she wants all the men to satisfy her.
Bring me enough of
Well, for the most part, like Jean's the only one who could satisfy her anyway. So
always wanted to be a ball space marine. What can
Not gonna lie, I want a spin-off series starring Rodan.
Rodan's fun. That would be too easy. He'd break the whole game. You can't have a challenge for Rodan. He's too good.
Unless you make an origin story where he was a bitch at the beginning.
Yeah, I guess. Would Bayonetta work in Senran Kagura? Because I think Bayonetta's main focus is legs. And Senran Kagura's mostly boobs and asses.
That's the other criticism I have for Bayonetta, for Senran Kagura.
Yeah.
They need a versatile their interests. It can't just be titties and asses all the time.
I mean, hey, you got that one. You got Momiji. You got the big muscle girl.
Yeah, you got Daidoji.
Yeah, the Daidoji, that was her name. Oh, Umbran Portal Kick is so cool.
Should I spend this much Halos just for a technique?
Yeah.
Bring
what else?
Portal. Okay.
What
Open
else you gonna spend?
Press and hold A while holding ZR.
Yep. Yeah. That move is cool. Move's cool because you open up a portal, you just like fall down on your enemy and shoot bullets like when you land. Afterburner. Yeah.
Alright, let me try it.
Hey, Kimmy, what's up? I don't know, it's going pretty good. Playing Bayonetta, like literally my favorite game. So I'm probably not that good at it. I should really replay it.
Neither am I, which is why I'm playing on easy difficulty.
I can't wait to replay it on Nonstop Infinite Climax. I never beat Father Rodin. I should probably do that at some point in my life. I know my buddy did, and he's like, that fight kicked my ass. Because I don't think you can witch time him.
Remember when somebody was trying to fucking instill heat within Kamiya over Devil May Cry 5? And he's like...
Yeah, why would... He's probably happy for him.
Wait. What the fuck? Okay. This must have been used during the training of witches. Stepping on gives hints of some sort of faint movement. That's the only hint I got.
Oh, sure.
That's weird.
I think you have to stomp it.
Oh, okay. Baby.
Oh, training witches. Wait, Stephanie can... Oh, I think it might be the dodge thing? I don't know. It's been a while. Okay, yeah, we were talking about how a lot of people think that Bayonetta's going that Bayonetta's going to die in Bayonetta 3. And that she'll be replaced with Cereza, who is an alternate universe Bayonetta.
Well, let's worry about that later.
We're playing Bayonetta 1.
Yeah, how am I supposed to fucking open this door?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Carnage. I know about Mary the Succubus.
How am I supposed to open this?
Faint move. Oh, you have to slam it when you have to jump on top of the platform and then slam it from the top. Yeah, because you know when she falls, she like gets like that meteor like strike thing going. I need to jump on it from high up, and it'll hit it hard enough to actually close it, or to actually hit the button. Again, I'm on a delay. Get to the top platform.
Okay, I just did a fucking super slam and nothing happened.
From the top platform?
Oh.
Yeah, because when she falls from a high distance, she gets like that. She gets like that burning effect on her.
There we go.
Yeah, but
Jesus. Man, fuck
yeah, but no,
Jesus.
I love Mary the Succubus. No, that's what I felt when I played. Sounds pretty much stupid. And what?
I love video games that make you question your faith.
Yep, that's what this game was.
Wow. Kamiya was... I'm pretty sure that wasn't Kamiya's intent. He just wanted to make he wanted to make a fun, good character action game, and he thought, man, stories about angels and demons are so fucking cool. Speaking of cool, wow, what's this angel right here?
Oh yeah, I did see the Bayonetta movie. Yeah, Bayonetta movie's fun.
He looks like an angel Zaku.
Oh yeah, the angels are ridiculous. Oh yeah, that angel is I think that's Temperance. If it's the one I think it is, a big one with like kind of tentacle fingers.
He's got no, it's a sword.
Oh no, it's the dragon one.
It's basic sword shield.
Oh no, never mind. Okay. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Either way, he's done for.
Okay, well, it says his name on the screen.
I know there's a delay.
Yep, Ardo.
And I'm playing on easy difficulty because fuck, I just want to experience the story of this game. I don't want to go through all the hardships. I'm tired.
Well, the storyline's a clusterfuck. I'd say you want to experience the crazy cutscenes and see what other enemies they have.
Either way, I'm wall running right now.
Yeah, I love the witches defy gravity. I think my favorite.
Defying gravity. How's your cat?
Oh, she's doing pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she keeps trying to eat garbage, so I've been like clearing all the things she could choke on from the house. So I don't want her to get more stomach obstructions. God damn it, my ball won't be able to handle it. Yeah, I don't think Bayonetta movie ever aired on Adult Swim. I can't imagine it would.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got pure platinum out of that, baby.
Oh yeah. Never loses. And then you're gonna beat this mission, and it'll be a thing where it's like, oh man, you missed like 5 verses. You gotta go find the secret missions. That's the thing that drives me crazy. Is that
Yeah.
when you play missions, you have to find everything and redo secret mission to get
Right.
to get a.
Them goblins, man.
Yep. This game's very goblin-y.
Why are you blocking me from this door? What have I done wrong?
What have I done wrong besides kill all your brethren?
All right.
That's just a combo door. Oh no, it's a witch time.
Wait, I got it. Ooh, new path open. See, if I was wearing the Link costume, it would have been.
Yeah. I love that.
I know that because I actually did play the.
Oh.
I don't know who's on screen, but I'm gonna shoot and kill them anyways.
My coworker was complaining about character. About how character it's hard to pull off an accent. People feel like they're not putting effort in voice acting. To be fair, whenever I need to sound like a character, I tend to do an accent because I think it's a good shorthand. So I tend to overuse accents way too often.
Understandable. Ooh, what the?
I have a series of voices I can do, but I think most of my voices I can high pitch.
Wait, what the fuck? Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it, I was off.
So I guess the most popular speculation of who the final character is going to be is Sora, but I highly doubt that because they had Sephiroth. I don't think Square Enix is going to double dip. Also, Disney has a stranglehold on the character. Yeah, I just don't think that they would, ask for Square Enix twice the same, yeah.
Plus, Square Enix sucks.
Yeah, that's true. Mainline Square Enix. Square Enix makes good stuff when they're not, directly involved. Fuck no, Murrah. I say as I really would probably play Neo The World Ends With You. The World Ends With You is one of my favorite games.
Okay, what am I supposed to do?
So I see what you have to do. So you activate that you activate that to get the witch time going. So you activate the statues, you go, and before the lightning strikes, you go into witch time, and then you activate that door while you're in witch time.
How?
I mean, go back. Yeah, that door you couldn't open because it closed too quickly. Yeah, you lift up the statues, you activate the witch time, and then you go down to that door.
I'm not seeing a door when I activate witch time, though.
No, that door you couldn't go in earlier. But you already go through there. Yeah, it was that that combo door that would close. Yeah, because this is for like rush. That sounds good. It's in a go-go, baby.
Okay, I'm not seeing them opening a fucking door for me.
No. Remember that door that you left behind when you found these statues? There was that golden door that like every time you punched it, it would go back a little bit and then close again. That wall you would punch that had like the crystal in the center. Just backtrack a bit and you'll find it.
Alright, hang on a second.
I'm not sure if I could get out of this. I kind of got it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you do that, you hop down the hole, and then downstairs, that door. Yeah, activate which time go down the hole. Or just activate those statues, go down the hole, and then activate which time while they're... Yeah, when you get struck. So you're in which time for so long, you probably have time to activate. I forgot about the Addams Family movie. I guess it's getting a sequel. Again, you're on that delay. Did you activate which time and go down that hole at the back of the room? Yeah, we have to like go down there while which time is going. So I would start the countdown, and then while it's counting down, get as far as you can before you dodge.
Okay, okay. I'm at the last man. At the last minute, I managed to piece together what you said, and I got it.
Okay, cool.
Should I go up or down, man?
Whatever you want.
I don't know. I'm just. Ooh. Jesus Christ, this fucking
I believe down. Okay, yeah, nah, I know this area now. If you go down, I think up is the boss.
Alright. I'm climbing Snake Mountain. Ha ha! He-Man reference.
I just see you shooting at a power-up right now. What the fuck is that?
You'll see.
Yeah. I never saw Hotel Transylvania 2 or 3, so...
I haven't even seen the first one, though I heard it was good.
I heard it's good, because, hey, it's Gendy Tartakovsky. Which I'm happy he's making stuff, but shame he couldn't work on that Popeye movie.
No, instead we got the Emoji Movie, because that's what those retards at Sony thought we would want.
Or that Medusa movie that, like, Lauren Faust has been wanting to make for, like, 10 years, letting her... Everything Laura Faust touches turns to gold anyways. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, nobody cared about My Little Pony until...
Yep.
10 years ago, friendship is magic. Friendship is magic.
Magic. Oh, what was I talking? I was talking about no, I was talking with somebody about the smooths in Friendship is Magic, and I love the fact that like they were like calling back to like a random like creature from the old movie.
Man, she's still in that slutty Daisy garb.
Hell yeah! Actually, do you have a cat within? Like, if you tap dodge twice, you turn into a panther and run fast.
I'm gonna say no because I don't remember that.
Okay, because you get like crow within that like Yeah, that like lets you turn into a crow when you dodge twice in the air.
Damn, gratuitous ass shots. Love it. I don't know. I never liked Masters of the Universe. Really cared about it. I watched the Herculoids. Yeah.
Jesus, that killed that boss pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what Easy Automatic will do.
Fine, I don't give a fuck.
I'll difficulty shame you. Oh yeah, I don't remember the name of her demon. The only one I remember
Keep
is
in mind,
Madama.
Pat is willing to go easy mode now.
Oh.
Did you see his tweets?
No, I haven't.
Apparently, there's an article on the Escapist magazine about
I saw that.
a guy shaming his son over playing easy mode, or whatever.
Yeah, or playing like because his son like plays mostly games that aren't a challenge. Where he's like, I don't want my son to live in a. It's like I want my son to be challenged by games and not just be in a sandbox that lets him play around all the time. It's like I think that he'll give a good sense of accomplishment when he overcomes a challenge. And the way he was doing it, it was going like, yeah, the way you're playing games with your son is gonna probably drive your son away from real gaming.
Yep.
But on the other hand, get good, scrub child. Fuck them kids.
But Pat was like, you know what? It inspires me to go on easy mode. Yeah, full on diaper baby mode. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun, that's all.
Oh yeah, the monster fucker group is talking about how much they liked the most recent episode of What If because it had Frost Giant.
Jesus Christ, would you?
What? Oh yeah, when he gets the new weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays the music to lure a demon out, and then he has to fight it for a while to make a weapon out of it.
Fortunately, I don't even have the halos for it. What the fuck, man?
Think about it. Like, these things are like the demons you summon, and he's fighting them with his fists.
And yet, he can't make it more affordable for me.
Durga is probably my favorite weapon. No, actually, no. So he gives you Durga, but to get the production model, which is your second pair, you have to buy it. Yeah, the alt is so you can have it on your hands and feet. You have it in your inventory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You equip it. And what I like to do is I love to have like the katana, and then I switch over to Durga and do like crazy spin shit, and then switch back because if you switch mid combo, you can do some crazy shit. I need to learn how to dodge offset. It's been a while. If I remember correctly, I think you can do charge up. No, every time you spin it, it takes on a different element. So you have the lightning claws, but then if you spin the control stick and attack, it does a spin move, and then it turns into fire. You do it again, and back to lightning. Durga was my second favorite.
You egg-sucking garbage.
Wait, what?
I said egg-sucking garbage, just like Terry Funk.
Cross killer. What?
Shit. Hang on.
Bayonetta would be a character they would announce for Killer Instinct.
Oh my gosh, she would be so... She would fit in with that roster.
Would.
I
I was about to say Bayonetta for Smash until I remembered she's already in Smash.
You know, Killer Instinct Gold was the first N64 game I played on my console, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, alright. The story is... on the day of Christmas or Christmas Day or whatever, I don't know. I was still of divorcee parents at the time. I got an N64 and I got 4 games. One of them I didn't expect to get, and one of them was Killer Instinct. However, when we tried to hook the console home, like I said, man, Zoomers and millennials will not understand. But I didn't have a VCR at home to hook up the system.
Are these Zoomers and millennials? And we're both millennials, dude.
Yeah. Well, there are some millennials who don't understand our struggles, the late-end millennials.
Fuck them, they're Zoomers.
Fine.
They don't
fuck it.
count. I don't allow them
Zoomers.
into our club.
Fine, let me rephrase it. Zoomers don't understand what the hell we're talking about.
Zoomers don't know shit.
We had some weird connections. I couldn't play the N64 on Christmas Day. I was sad, whatever. The following day, we're looking for a particular adapter which converts our cable to turn on the N64 when we turn it to channel 3 or 4. And I remember spending all morning looking for this fucking particular adapter. To the point where I actually gave up. I just wanted to go home. My brother who has severe autism was feeling the same way at the same time until my mom stopped by at the Radio Shack and miraculously they had something like this, right? So my brother brought it home. We drove home. He was setting the whole shit up. The first game we tried was Killer Instinct Gold.
Hell yeah.
And then he put the cartridge in. He had everything set up. He flipped the switch on. Now here's the thing about consoles back in the day. When you turn a console on, you know something isn't right when the screen kind of holds a flash and then throws it at you.
Yep.
Yeah. People who play with the NES know what the fuck I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Well, with the N64, it did that. And then while it did that, my brother turned to me and he was about to say, I'm sorry, Billy. We did everything we could. But while he was doing that, he turns to my head and goes, because every N64 game I booted up has that same particular flash, but it doesn't mean that the game's system is broken. It actually means it's actually booting on. While that happened, he looked at me and goes, he turns to my head and goes, and all of a sudden, and the N64 was working. Yeah.
So if this was a coax to RGB converter, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because I had to do some bullshit with my TV. I had to get an RGB to coax because I wanted to play an Atari on my HD TV.
Damn. Why would you want to play Atari in the first place, man?
Like, I'm Atari, man. It's cool.
Is it, though?
Yar's Revenge is a good fucking game.
I'll take your word for it, man.
Yar's Revenge is cool. Every other Atari game kind of sucks in comparison. Hey, Marin.
Wow, easy difficulty is just shooting a motherfucker in the face nonstop.
Devil May Cry 2 difficulty.
You know what? I still don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna play this game the way it is.
hate that feeling when normal is too hard and easy is too easy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of games where they have like optional difficulty settings. Like Hades has a cool system where the game has like you also get God mode, which I've never used, but that's like super easy mode. But in Hades, you can do a thing called packs of punishment, where you go through the game and you can add extra challenges to your runs, and and every time you do that, it resets all your rewards. So if you want the boss to drop their upgrade materials again, you just activate a pack of punishment, and then if you get enough packs of punishment, it unlocks new rooms to get better upgrades. Hades is a pretty fucking good game. Yeah, Temperance. He's horrible.
Fuck you, Angel.
I think this is where you get
And
Pam.
fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
wannabe Virgil. Which, by the way, I had that discussion. Oh my god. Is Virgil gonna be in the game? And he said, no, it's just that bitch. Just
Yeah, it's Jean. I'm 90% sure it's Jean. It might be a new character. Because Loki was a new character in 2. And man, I wish I liked Loki, because a lot of stuff about him is cool, but he's kind of annoying.
oh, just like the Loki in Persona 5?
No, I like that Loki design.
I mean, you know where I was going.
I know, the character who controls. Oh, they fixed him in Royal. He's so much better in Royal.
I hope so, because I fucking hated him originally.
Because think about it. It's after the point where he's no longer pretending to be normal, so he's just like, I hate you, you piece of shit! I hope you all die! And everyone's like, he's a good friend. Isn't he a great Phantom Thief? And Katsumi's like, what the fuck? Is he okay? He's like, he's just like that.
See, that was me. I was like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, oh, finally, you're revealing your true colors, because I hated you too, you piece of shit.
Yeah, no, that's I love.
See, when I told you to leave the coffee shop, I wasn't being sarcastic. I wanted you to fucking leave.
Bitch, get out of my coffee shop.
Exactly.
I'll kill my mom. Oh.
I'm pretty sure we're experiencing Kami's strongest fetishes here.
Oh, definitely. Glasses, long legs, BDSM. No, one of my favorite things ever, which goddamn the giant balls on Kamiya, who put out a tweet saying, hey guys, I've seen the Bayonetta porn, and I'm upset because so many of you cowards are making her submissive. Either make her the dom she is or don't draw. Cowards.
And if you do, I would put it in a collection so everyone can see my package.
Yeah. Just like Yoko Taro, and like, hey, it's like, hey guys, I've heard some speculation about the model of 2B, but if you find any lewd images of 2B online, send it to me so I can investigate. And they sent him like 4 terabytes of porn. I'm gonna say it. I think that Bayonetta 2 Jean has a much better design. Hell, Bayonetta 2 Bayonetta has a better design too. I think the Beehive haircut is way worse than the pixie cut. But her in a few scenes getting the long hair is fucking cool. I keep seeing the Bowser feet. Yeah, arms and I laugh at it every time. God, the rival fights in these games are so cool. Oh, I don't give a fuck about the Cowboy Bebop live action remake. They missed the point of Grand. No, you know what? People aren't gonna talk about it because how many people do you see talk about the live action death? Nobody. It's gonna be forgotten, and we'll be fine. Cowboy Bebop is still a great series. The live action isn't gonna change. The only good casting decision they made during that whole thing was on.
Bowser Fist, here we go!
Bowser fisting. Oh, Jean is so cool.
Like I said, I can't go
wait,
over the fact that whenever you dress as Peach or Daisy,
Yep.
she summons Bowser Fist.
Something, are you?
So good.
Afraid? Me? This is a waste of my
I do love those shitty pistols you have at the start of the. What? Yeah, those shitty pistols you have at the start of the game that break. I think Bayonetta's gun design is really. Also, gun heals are rad. I'm gonna say it.
Yep.
That's such a genius design. It's like, hey, what do you got? No, that was the thing. Is like, we wanted her to carry 4 guns. How's that gonna work? She has guns on her heels. Hell yeah!
Wait.
Ah, Jean, you're so cool. Everybody in this game is so cool. Okay, I'll say that.
Oh,
I like Jean's design better than Bayonetta's design in 1. You know, I like Jean's design better than Bayonetta's design in both games, but I like Bayonetta 2 more than Bayonetta 1. Once.
oh my god, I'm turning into a panther.
Yep, that's the cat. That's the cat within.
That was bloody amazing.
Awakening powers. A beast. Yeah. Oh, so my favorite thing about Beast Within, when you run around, she leaves flowers behind her, which is a reference to Amaterasu.
Nice.
Netflix isn't gonna pay Robert Downey Jr. anything. What the fuck are you on about?
Oh, we're playing this mini game.
Yep. I do love when you get the Stone Awards. And the Stone Award is the Enzo falling over, which I like that Enzo just shows up at the start and the ending of every game.
Enzo's the Joe Pesci guy, right?
Yeah. Yep, if they had a live action Bayonetta, he'd definitely.
Of course, why not?
Huh. Oh god, what actor would even pull off? Buddy. I remember there's like weird arguments about how tall Bayonetta is because her proportions are so exaggerated.
She better be a dummy, mommy.
She is, yeah, but the so the thing, I don't know, just because I wanted to make a joke about it. I don't like to draw attention to this, but basically the tweet that Al shared was this guy who was saying, I don't like Bayonetta's hair. It makes her like her new hair with the twin tails. It makes her look like a little kid. And it feels like I'm ogling a lolly. It's like, I hate that. And I'm like, if Bayonetta looks underage, then how come I squeak out a mommy every time I see her? Checkmate, Twitter.
Yeah, that's the thing. Her hairstyle, it looks like the stereotypical rich aristocrat hairstyle of the twin tails.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the style. Okay, so...
If she raised them as pigtails, I would somewhat understand, but no, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. By the way, I'm playing a different game.
Okay, so here's the thing. Bayonetta's height is a bit of a mess because the oh my god. Okay, I guess that's the official list. But Bayo, according to official sources, is 6'10".
Oh, that's actually really hot.
Yeah. Yep. She's 7'8" in her heels.
Take off the heels, she'd still be taller than me.
Exactly. Keep the heels on, girl. Crush me.
Nah, fuck it. Suplex me.
Suplex me. Everyone keeps saying Bayonetta's 8 feet tall, but it's like, no, it's her proportions thrown.
Anyways, I'm playing more No More Heroes 3.
I'm pretty sure that's exaggerated because, well, then again, compared to Cereza, who's like a little kid, so I'm assuming Cereza's roughly like 3 feet tall. She comes up to, like, Bayonetta's knees, so maybe. Oh, okay, Luca's just super tall, but yeah, Luca's super tall like Bayonetta, but Bayonetta standing next to normal people, she is super fucking huge.
Wait,
Yeah,
Luca? Luca?
Yeah, Luca, that dork, that dork with the scarf. Oh yeah, Luca is like technically 7 foot because he's only Bayonetta's height.
I was about to say, because there's a person in our community who goes by the name of Luca.
Yeah, Luca. Luca Changeling. No, but yeah, Luca game. Yeah, there's always a Luca on Platinum. But yeah, Jojo Mom, we were talking about that earlier. That Bayonetta has a new voice actress in Bayonetta 3, and people are suspecting the reason for that is because that Bayonetta is Cereza, and not the Bayonetta we know. So it's a case where Cereza, instead of losing her memory and becoming Bayonetta, took on the name Bayonetta as to honor that cool older woman that protected her when she was a kid one time that's called Mummy.
That being said, I don't want the original Bayonetta to die. I really don't.
Now, the storyline is like a time travel situation where Bayonetta dies and Cereza has to go back in time to prevent it. I'd be fine with anything, honestly, because I think they're both really cool, and hey, if it's a way that they... Like, if they have a good story, then that'd be... Well, I mean, they're both British. Like, yeah, Cereza and Bayonetta are always going to sound... Yeah, she just has a different voice actress, and I think that the old voice actress is under an NDA, because she was asked on Twitter, somebody said, I can't imagine Bayonetta without your voice. She goes, well, you might have to.
It's kind of weird, because remember when the trailer for Travis Strikes Again came out?
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a different voice actor for Travis Touchdown, and they were like, oh, don't worry, it's not No More Heroes Without Me, Robert Atkin Downs.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was right.
Yeah. I mean, hey, do you remember Travis, the original voice actor in the first trailer who sounds like a weird dork?
Yup. I do, actually.
God, Santa is terrible city. I love it.
God damn you, invincible walls.
I mean, hey, like, if you want to watch the What Happened on the Guide 3 to know all about that.
What did happen?
Games just was designed badly, a lot of conflict, sold so badly, and got bad scrap balls here.
Wow. Okay. You motherfuckers couldn't climb a fucking... Okay.
Hurt.
Yeah. Apparently they didn't add a... Hey, what if Travis can climb over a ledge?
Yep. Still find t-shirts and trash cans?
No, apparently those aliens offer him t-shirts.
Okay. That's... I always did like I always did like the characterization of the trash cans. I really gotta continue playing.
So what is the chat saying right now?
Do you think Travis No More Heroes would fit with Punch Man? Yeah, probably. Honestly, I think the world of No More Heroes is way more interesting than the world of One Punch Man because the like assassins and heroes are way cooler. Yeah,
Strong. Here we go.
That turned me off One Punch Man. That both minor characters suck. Look, man, the metal badge is great. not even a cool one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really finish No More Heroes 3. I guess Travis was supposed to die at the end of Heroes 1. Yeah, he did. Come on, no spoilers though if you're getting close. I haven't finished the game, neither is no. Coolest. It reminds me of I wonder if Matt will have a lot of games. Come on. I wonder whose policy that was, because I remember that like somebody at the Best Friends had a policy that they will always.
Hey, what's wrong? Strawberry.
I mean, hey, what Prototype I'll forgive is at the end of Prototype, like Alex, whatever. Alex Mercer. Yeah, I love Alex Mercer. So yeah, Alex Mercer, a horrible villain at the end. Sense that he'd be the antagonist. That's kind of cool, huh? I love in sequels where you have to fight the hero of the first game. What's that Eleanor Universe? I mean, one of the coolest bosses ever in any game is fighting Demi-Fiend in Digital Devil Saga. The problem is, he's so much health that it takes like 30 minutes. Even with a broken build at level 99. Oh, I think Radical. So, nobody proved that 3 spectacular. Yeah, Radical died. Actually, was there a Simpsons Hit and Run HD announced, or am I crazy?
Which particular game in the SMT verse?
What? No. A Digital Devil Saga has you fight. You have to fight Demi. This is not just a ball. It can hurt. Yeah, it like takes a long time to fight him, even at max level with an open. I haven't found a single YouTube video fighting him that's less than 40 minutes. It's a tank. Yeah, I had a man. Air fryers are great because I go to a fast food joint and order fries, and I don't even have to eat the fries right away because I can reheat them and they taste just as good when they're done. Oh, so I made a mod of. Whatever reason I had it in my sit and run HD was. But I might just be crazy.
Got an A rank.
Okay, yeah, one guy remade this hit and run ago. Oh, there was a Patreon for a hit and run in August, yeah, remaster in August, but it got removed because he didn't have the license. Again, what Wooly said. Hey, you have an idea for a fan game that you're working on? Shut the fuck up! I don't think Prototype 2 killed Radical. I'm gonna have to look at the games released by Radical. Cause, let's... I think they probably got bought by EA and that's what happened. Yeah, I guess Prototype 2 was their last game. Were they acquired by EA? Let me see here.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me see. Vancouver. Oh,
So that's what happened. They got bought out by Activision.
Just as bad.
Yep. Fuck Activision. Oh yeah, no, JoJoMon, I recommend that video. So Wooly said, no, he didn't. It didn't come from a place of hate. It was a fact where, yeah, it was a fact where there's a lot of fan projects that get cease and desisted because they announce the project before it's done, and then it gets shut down. So he goes, hey, if you have if you have a fan project, shut the fuck up and release it, because they can't shut down a game that's already out. Yeah, smack up them car. That's great that you can actually knock the cars over. You don't fly off your bike anymore.
Ouch!
No, but you can still get knocked on your ass.
Oh, never mind then. I saw you like knock a car over, and I didn't see you fly off your bikes. Yeah, but generally it was saying like, hey, what all these games have in common? Like bid for power, fighting is magic, like all these, yeah, like Resident, yeah, Metal Gear Solid, yeah, fan game, and like all these games. And he was just saying like they all announced that they were working on them and tried to get funding, then they got cease and desisted. So everyone needs to shut the fuck up and finish the game and just release it covertly, because then the game exists. There was a crazy Pokemon project that got shut down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was a Pokemon fan game they were working on for like 8 years, and they announced, and right before they released it, it got cease and desist. Yeah, no. I recommend, like, Wooly has an old video called "A Message for Indie Game Creator" or Fan Game Creator. The other thing he said is, hey, if you get cease and desist, release the game and put it under a. No, that's what that's what not bid for power, but there was one Dragon Ball Z fighting game that got released. It was a fan game, and so they released it and it got cease and desisted. So they reskinned the game with original characters, and then the same day it released, a mod mysteriously appeared that turned all the characters into DBZ characters. So you could also just do that. That's what Infinite Versus did, where Infinite Versus was 3D Mugen, and they on their front page they had like the generic characters, but then there's the mod, like in the opening screen there's a mods section that has all the licensed characters. You can download Spider-Man, All Might, like every character you could think of, and Willie downloaded all the anime characters till the game crashed.
Nice.
And then the game got shut down like 2 weeks later. But hey, it was to be expected. Mostly Wooly's fault for drawing attention to it, but hey, at some point they would have been found out. And then their netcode is now being used in Tekken, which is stupid because Blitz's netcode is a fucking mess.
Bring it on!
God, I really got him. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be in a better state of mind because I'm gonna be working normal hours coming up. I'll be able to like mow my lawn and shit. I won't have to like push all my plans for the weekend. We won't have to start. We can start the podcast earlier in the week, like on Sundays.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, Activision, third EA, all of them need to be shut down. Fuck those guys. Oh, you know what? Controversial take. I think that about Rockstar too. I don't like it. I don't like when employees get crunched. Every studio that engages in crunch should be shut down. Because hey,
I love Red Dead Redemption 2.
It shouldn't have been made in the way it was.
Yeah.
You didn't need to see your horse's balls retract. The Lenny mission would have been just as good if they weren't crunched. But, no, but you know what? A great game made without crunch? That new Rack Clank. That game is for it just because they didn't fuck the employees. And there was also the, oh god, the, oh, and you know who wasn't crunched? People working on Bayonetta 3 for like 4 years. That game was slow going. And it's like, hey, we showed the game off too early, it'll be done when it's done. I don't know, I heard Deathloop is good, but I have no interest in it. Every time they talked about it, I was less interested. Also, Donkey found out you could beat the whole game by kicking. The AI is kind of dumb. Wait, Bioshock entitlement problem? What? Huh? I don't know what he's talking about, but... man, I like Bioshock Infinite, but man, Bioshock Infinite has some problems. Gameplay was hard. I kind of like the story modes. It went crazy. Oh no, I will consider. Okay, you know what? Bioshock 1 is a 10 out of 10 up until the 70% mark.
Yeah.
Yep. The point the game peaks at is a man chooses, a slave obeys, and then the storyline shits itself and the gameplay gets really annoying. I think Bioshock Infinite's gameplay wasn't great, but I think the storyline was like crazy. I think the world of Columbia is cool, but it wasn't nearly as interesting as Rapture, and it was generally, and like I said, that was the problem is that all of the social commentary in Bioshock 1 kind of makes sense, and all the social commentary in Bioshock Infinite was a red herring. Like, all the game's about racism. The game's no, it wasn't. That was all a red herring. It was also, I liked that the game had the illusion of choice, and a lot of the choices were really obvious, but it doesn't matter. Because you get to choose if it's heads or tails. It's always heads. You get the bird. You get the bird or the cage amulet for Elizabeth, and in random timelines it keeps changing, so that doesn't matter. I thought that was kind of an interesting way to go about things. Say, hey, we're not doing choices. Because the choices of Bioshock 1 were kind of dumb. Also, the evil ending is the better ending.
Anyways, I think it's time to wrap shit up.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. But, yep. I'm gonna take out my trash, have a little snack, and go to bed. Probably watch some more Mike Tyson Mysteries.
I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Maybe next week I'll make a vlog. It will still be wrestling related, but either way, I'll catch you guys later.
Yep, I think I'll try and watch some anime.
That is their Scream signing out.
Scroton signing off.
Take care, everybody.
Good. That'll handle a little less.